All right, and hello. This is the Bedtime Podcast, episode 5. Today we have Abby,
Oh,
Eric,
Hey, what's up?
and our special guest for today, Dominic. Say hi.
What it do?
And then, of course, you have your lovely, absolutely gorgeous host, me, Albino Snowman. Appreciate for anyone who is currently watching the video, to everyone on stream. I thank you for being here. And today we are going to get into it with our first topic, which is actually someone it was actually requested. We talk about some stuff like this, and this is basically experiences with teachers in our high school days. So we did one that was middle school. I think that was episode 3. So, or episode 4 or 2, I think. So we're gonna talk about like some of our high school stuff here to begin with, and from there we'll let it evolve as we usually do. Um. So teacher experiences. Abby, you said you had a good one.
Eric said he had a good
Oh,
one.
Eric said he had a good one. Eric, before you leave, do you wanna tell us
I'm not
your
gonna
story?
I'm not gonna leave yet, but I'll share it right now. I need to finish the workout.
All right. We'll wait on him, and let's try and get some other ones. So I'm gonna start off with one of mine. This is a teacher experience I had in high school. Now this isn't. It's also a teacher story. It's also a student story as well. So this started freshman year. It's a freshman year. We had a band. We were in band. We had a band teacher. Now Abby remembers this story because she was there as well for it. So here's what happens. We're in band. The band teacher's there, and we're all minding our own business when this girl walks into our classroom, and she is pissed. She is absolutely off the hinges because she was mad at something that one of the kids in the class did to another kid, and I don't think I can say what was going on, but I'll just tell you right now, it was stupid and honestly just quite dumb, and the explosion that ensued was definitely not warranted for what had happened. And so what happened was she burst into the classroom, and she immediately started like swearing at the band director and like, who is this? I need to find this student, and it got bad. So the teacher goes out, our band teacher goes out, and she's like, "What is going on here? Why are you in my class? Who are these people?" She brought like a whole posse of kids in. It wasn't just her. She brought her whole posse in. And
Posse.
yeah, it was a posse. It was like 4
It
other
was.
dudes she brought in. It was like her bodyguards.
Like they were gonna jump her or something.
Yeah. So she walks in, and like she owns the place, and she's like trying to demand who this student is, and what was going on, and where the other kid was. And the band director comes out, and he's like, "Listen, why are you in my class? I'm gonna need you to leave my class because you're not supposed to be in here." And the ensuing argument just it pretty much summed it up to the girl was just trying to be the hero of the story when all reality she wasn't, and she was kind of a laughing stock, at least to everybody else. So she's getting into our band director's face, like she's like pumping her chest, like, "Come on, fight me, come on." And she's honestly making a fool out of herself, and it's hilarious, cause it's just not working out for her. Everyone in the band that's like watching her is giggling silently, and we're just like, "Look at this dude! Look at this dude! What do you think you're doing?" The band director's getting heated, and she's also like, "Girl, you need to get out of my class." And then on top of that, the security guards on the outside are like watching this, like they have popcorn and everything, like eating, and they're just like watching, waiting what's gonna happen next, who's gonna throw the first punch.
Yeah.
Eventually, the security guards do get involved, and then she gets escorted out of the classroom after they had their fill. No punches were pulled. No one got hurt. But
Sadly.
what?
Nothing.
Oh, sadly, yeah. No, Sadly, no one got hurt. There was no physical violence, just verbal violence. It was quite hilarious.
It
But
was.
yeah. What about you, Abby? Do you have any funny stories?
I have a funny kind of like year experience. So I had a teacher sophomore year. He was also the tennis coach. One day I went to the band booster room and they were giving out like
Oh, no.
these like ice cream sandwiches. And they left them in the fridge, so every day at lunch I just go and take one. It might have been stealing, I don't know. Um, but then I'd bring them to this teacher, and every day I'd bring them, and like halfway through the year he told me he doesn't like them, and he opens up his freezer, and they're all in there. And then one day the power went out, and his fridge stopped working, and they all melted, and I had to clean it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's all. It's
Wait,
a very
so
short story.
you just take them?
Yeah, I just take them and give them to him.
Oh. Oh, hello, Zini Beanie. It's a hello to see you. Also, I completely forgot. I'm gonna add this. She says, "Gang, gang, hello, gang, gang to you too." We have 4 people watching the stream. Good to see.
Gang, gang.
Das messed up. Yeah, well, we did kind of mess up. We did kind of mess up. So the reason why this stream, for those who were on Twitch, we were a little late on the stream because we were having a little technical problem. Eric is gonna leave to take a shower in the middle of the stream, so we were like scrambling to find a 4th person. Eventually, we got good old Dom here. He's gonna help us. So I'm pretty sure he's playing Apex right now, and then just talking behind with us.
Incorrect. I'm watching Hulu.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes sense.
Does make sense.
I'm just muted so y'all don't hear my TV.
Wait.
Lovely.
So Dom, do you have anything to add on
The whole teacher topic?
Yeah, you were at Sunnyside, so you have a
No.
completely different aspect than us.
Oh yeah, he
No,
went to
I
Sunnyside.
my freshman year, my band director broke a baton.
Oh wow.
It was during band camp. I think it was like one of the first days. I think it was like the second day of band camp, and we were practicing our show, and like nobody was getting it right because freshmen, we were all going into freshman year, so like we were all terrible,
hmm
and
Wait,
like nobody was keeping time, and everyone just like was all over the place. He snapped the baton in half, threw it at the wall, and just stormed into his office. It was pretty funny.
Oh wow.
wait. Oh wait, I thought you guys were like out in the field marching, cause like,
No, we were in the band room.
oh yeah, I was gonna say because
Where's
you're
the
Pitt,
remote?
aren't you?
Yeah.
Ha, loser.
I caught front row of all that. It was pretty funny.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been in the Sunnyside band room. It's really small compared to the Desert View
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I think the first time I went to Desert View band room, I was like, why is it so big?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was
Yeah, it is big. The Desert View's band is bigger now, but the old band room used to be smaller.
Oh yeah,
mm,
I remember that.
Have you ever been in the orchestra room?
yeah, I think I've been in there once.
That
I
was
went
so
to the first time I went to Desert View, I was in say 7th grade.
so was I.
Yeah, something like that. Not even for a tour because my Thea and G are friends. So like,
Oh.
I think we
yeah,
went there for like middle school day.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I went
that.
to Sunnyside for that bullshit.
That
Uh,
Yeah.
that kind of sucks though. I will say because I I went 7th grade to the middle school day, but I also went um I went I went 7th grade, but I didn't get to go 8th grade because I was in Hawaii at the time. And what really sucks now is that our 8th grade, our middle school night's gonna be really sad Cause
Yeah.
it's gonna be sad because all the freshmen, or like all the 8th graders and 7th graders that go, we're not gonna meet ever again because they're not gonna join. We're not gonna if they join band next year, we're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so, right. You know how there was no band camp this year because the new band director is a complete idiot.
Oh, wait, what happened? Like, why wasn't there any
He
band
just
camp?
canceled it,
uh,
and I hate him for it
no, the real reason
because
the reason there's no band camp is because they didn't give him a roster until a couple of days ago.
Mm,
So he had no way of getting contact of kids. He had no way of getting a hold of who was what and where was everything. The school pretty
mhm.
much dicked him out. The school screwed him over in that aspect. So he
yeah,
literally
Yeah.
couldn't put anything together. And even then, he had meetings scheduled for like when we're supposed to be in band camp. So even if there was a band camp, he would have to remove himself like all the time because he had
excuse
so many.
himself. Yeah.
Yeah, so he just
Well,
opted to cancel it, and he's gonna when on Thursday, I think it's gonna be our first practice. Um,
This Thursday?
I want to say it's gonna
this
be this Thursday.
Thursday,
It's gonna
Rose
be
said it
our
was this Wednesday, but I was like,
no,
or the first day of school, but I was like, that's on a Wednesday.
yeah, no.
Practices.
He's keeping. I talked to him. He's keeping practices on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah. So the day I went to go register for school,
Mm-hmm.
I went to Sunnyside because they were having a band camp. And oh my God, their drum line is sad. There are 4 people that showed up.
I saw them because they were out practicing on the track that's like adjacent from
Yeah,
Sunnyside.
the Sunnyside Park. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was
yeah.
there. I saw them practicing.
Th-
Wait, was that the
yeah,
entire
they're
band?
no, that was just that was the people that showed up. There were still like 30 people that didn't show
Okay,
up.
okay, good. Because I saw like 10
It's
people.
five. Yeah,
I
you
saw
saw like
10
five
people.
people. Yeah, when I passed by to go register, I was like, bro.
I saw 10 people marching, and then I saw like 4 people with drums and stuff on the side, and I was like, "Is that their
Yeah,
whole? Please tell me that's not their whole band."
no, people just didn't show up.
That's a rip.
I'm
yeah.
happy about that at least, but like still, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we needed a band camp
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
after.
after I'm done with high school, I'm probably gonna go back to Sunnyside and just like help out with their band because you know I'm a Sunnyside kid.
Yeah.
I know loser DV kid, even though technically I am.
Hey,
It's
Abby,
fine.
Rip.
I'm a Sunnyside loser.
you should
What?
you should get your laptop and go to Twitch.
I am. I'm on both. Oh, my laptop's at 4%.
Um,
Oops.
we're at 2 people currently. We really need to get
Adon,
to
I
not
could
two.
watch the stream on my Xbox. I got you, Doug.
Thank you.
I'm watching on my phone and my thing.
Yeah, I'm just watching on my pad too, but we're at
What's
3.
the Twitch, Doug? What's the Twitch? Is it
I
just Albino Snowman?
Yeah, just look up the Vinyl Snowman 07 on Twitch and it'll be right there.
Very epic.
Yeah, the last stream though, we got a lot of people. Like
Whoops.
it was a
I
lot.
don't even know what account I'm on. Am I on the bullshit one? Yeah. I am so sorry.
It's okay. I don't care.
I will be right back. I need to plug my laptop in.
Plug in your laptop. No.
Hello.
Good evening.
Is it just Albino Snowman or what
It's
is it?
07.
07?
Yeah. I need people to watch and I need people to join the.
Alright,
join
I'm
the
about to
thing.
hear everyone's voices twice
Well, you can
because
probably
I'm gonna
just.
put on my. No,
You can-
I'm putting on my headset.
Okay, I was gonna say you can probably like mute the stream.
Oh yeah, no, I could do that, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
I gotta hear.
Hear
Wow,
the
you don't
voices
even have a
twice.
face cam on, dog.
No, we don't have a face cam. We just have this. The
That's
only
some
reason
bitch,
we
man.
don't is because I don't have a face cam. Mine broke, so I'm kind of just stuck like this. Though technically, if I wanted to,
It's delayed.
It is delayed.
It's gross. I
7
don't
people.
like that.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we're at 7 people? Oh, hell yeah, we're at 7 people. We jumped from 2 to 7. Hell yeah.
I
Very epic.
still see 2 people.
Don't do it, Cat.
For
Cat
me,
is in my room.
it jumped straight to 7. Hello, everybody. For all you 7 beautiful people out there, I appreciate you and I
Hello.
love you. I wonder, we've had some recent reoccurring people. I wonder where Unfocused Lucas is at.
You know
Unfocused
who that
Lucas.
is, right?
I don't know who it is. Who is that?
Abby, do you want to tell him?
I would unfocus Lucas
All
be
right,
okay
yeah,
with
I'm
it?
not doing this. I'm not listening to that delayed audio. That's
Just
so
turn
gross.
the
It
audio
hurts
down.
my soul.
Yeah, that's what I
just
do.
turn it down.
Yeah, no, that's what I
I can't
did.
stand
But
to hear
like,
my voice.
No,
yeah,
nor can I. I'm the same
I'm
way.
not trying to do that.
Okay, who is Unfocused Lucas?
It's me.
No, it's not.
I am
How do we-
unfocused Lucas.
We dropped to 2.
God damn it. No, we're at 5.
Ugh.
Oh,
What?
we dropped 2, yeah, but we're at 5.
Whoops.
Also,
accidentally left.
you should you should follow Dominic.
Just follow.
It's free. It's
Follow.
absolutely free.
You're asking for too much, dog. Alright, I followed you on my BS account because I don't remember my actual account.
Tiny Tangs.
Okay,
Thing.
Tiny Tangs.
Abby, please tell
Yeah.
me. For everyone who doesn't know or hasn't seen the stream previous to this one, at the very end we had a huge kerfuffle with someone named Unfocused Locus in the chat pretty much, and it was infuriating me because I couldn't figure out who it is. But apparently these two, being Abby and Eric, they know who it is. I don't.
It was so obvious.
Wait,
Who
Abby,
is it?
text it to me. Who is
Okay.
it? Do I know this
okay.
person?
Just tell me.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think Dominic would know it because he obviously went to Gallego.
He didn't.
Well, still tell me anyways, just so I have this on Adon as well.
No, I was looking up Raccoon, but your name is under Chimp.
Okay.
Oops.
Here's my question.
You changed
Abby.
my name? Oh my god.
I can't believe it,
Oh
Abby.
my god.
Okay, Abby. Here's my question.
Hmm.
Is he one of
yeah.
you two? Is he one of you two?
No, he's not.
Okay, so it's an individual human being.
It is an individual human being.
Okay, then who is it?
Guess. I don't know how you don't know. It was so obvious in the beginning.
Okay, then if it's so obvious, then tell me.
I don't know if the person wants their identity to be exposed.
I don't care. Then send it to me on Discord.
Oh my god, people. Oh no.
Send it to me on Discord. I don't know who it is, and I want to know.
It's me.
Someone asked me on Instagram after I posted a link. They said, "How much did he pay you to do this?" Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no. Anyways.
Say $100 so they feel sad.
Say 200. I'm gonna say 150.
Do it. Say they're desperate.
No, I don't want to expose their identity to anyone.
Okay, well then just send it to me privately then. I don't know who it is, and it aggravates
Wait,
me.
guess. You know who this person is.
I have seen them with my own 2 eyes before.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, you have.
So you know him.
I do.
But Don,
Yes.
use
Yeah.
your brain.
What?
Bro.
Use your brain, John. You know him.
Eric, aren't you gonna make a public apology for last stream?
Right now.
Hey
Right
yo,
now.
what did I miss? Like, I've been ignoring the Discord because of these podcasts. What have I missed?
You've missed a
Everything.
lot. You have missed a lot of stuff. I think everything kind of went downhill from like the second stream. That's when things just started spiraling out of control.
Definitely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Adon, you gotta slowly start adding stuff to this background.
We do. I have to start adding stuff to it. Cause so far it's just been the same thing every single time, and I need to change it. What I want to do is eventually, like,
Add your boy's Discord picture, dog.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god, that would
That would be
Or
epic.
or hear me out. I'm gonna send you something. Make it that.
All right. I need more thumbnails. I asked my friend Jacob he can make a thumbnail for me. He's supposed to be editing another video for me, which is still not done yet. But I mean, he can take his time because I don't know how to edit stuff. So
Okay.
All right. So, what are the restrictions on what you can't put on?
nothing profane or copyrighted.
Okay.
That.
That eliminates like half the stuff.
Dom.
What
Dominic.
do you want? All
You
right.
didn't pick
Not
your
the entire
roles,
thing.
Dominic.
Not the entire thing, but just the middle part. What'd you say?
You didn't pick your roles.
Oh, right. My fault.
Yeah, I've
It
had an
is your
obsession
fault.
with roles.
Yeah, I hate people that do that. I tend to
I
leave
work really hard on
Discords when
them.
I don't care.
I
You're
do.
very nice. 13 followers.
Yes, 13. It should
Very
be at
epic.
14 now, considering Dominic followed, but I don't know.
I followed on my BS account. You have 13 followers.
Yes. I need to get to 50, so I really need all the exposure I can get.
What if we all just make 5 more accounts?
We could.
Who said sus?
Ricky Streams, hello, nice to see you in
I
chat.
don't want to make a roll.
Oh, you have
though.
9 viewers.
That's dumb.
Yeah, let's go, 9 viewers. Hello, hello, Ricky Streams. Nice to see you. Nice to see that you're a Prime member. You don't gotta. I don't think
right.
I
I
can.
never. What's your YouTube? Is it the same thing? Just 07?
No,
No,
it's Federal Bureau of Investigations.
You can find it in the
Yeah, you can find it in the Discord.
Bedtime Podcast.
Yes.
I mean,
The Bedtime
server.
Podcast.
Yeah, the Discord. Hi Ricky Streams. Nice to see you. What is sus? I like to ask. What do you think is sus?
Oh, we're at 10. Don't say sus.
Sus. Pog. Epic.
Ew.
Epic gamer
Stop.
moment.
Stop.
It's cringe.
Very.
Very, very cringe. So far, this has literally gone nowhere. Our main topic that we wanted to get at completely derailed, but who cares? Hello, Ricky Streams. You don't know? I don't know either. I don't know what we're talking about either, or what's going on to begin with.
Ricky Streams.
I already forgot what I was doing.
How did you find this stream?
Ah,
I
it's
have to ask.
Ricky.
Promoted.
Ricky.
Now I'm here.
Oh.
Hello. If you don't mind me asking, because we need to know like where everything's getting, like who's out
My
there.
Snapchat.
Where did you find this?
Mm.
Where did you find this?
I think it's
podcast?
Dom's friend.
It might
It's
be.
my Snapchat.
Good. Excellent. Okay, yeah, makes sense. If you could,
Dom.
if you could do Dominic a favor, could you hit that button that says follow? You don't have to like watch me. I just need the follow because like.
Ricky, this is a
Because
Don,
he's
by
money
the way.
hungry.
Yeah, this is me. I'm hungry and I want to eat and I need money. So by you following for free, it helps me get that money.
He lives in a cardboard box.
I do. I'm Christian on a
He's
potato.
all right.
Thank
He
you.
wants to
followed.
be like Gabriel.
Yes, hell yeah. He is followed. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricky
I will now
Streams.
eat. I appreciate you greatly. This will definitely help me later on in life as I find out how to eat off of 10 cents an hour.
Oh God.
Even if but
I
yeah,
already forgot what I was doing. What was I doing?
you were watching Hulu and talking to us.
YouTube. Don. YouTube. What was it? Where do I?
Find it in the server. It's on the YouTube announcement thing.
All right, bye. I hope you have a good
Bye-bye.
day.
Later, Ricky.
Ricky.
Thank you, which we will. He seems like a good bloke.
My tummy hurts.
That was the drum major at Sunnyside.
Oh, that was the drum major?
Yeah,
With the current or former?
former. He graduated.
Oh, yeah,
That a Don?
Yeah, it's me. Wait a minute. Okay, do I know him? How do I know him?
Yes. I think you guys. Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
I like how
we've
you
met.
correct that, but not his name.
Pardon me, but I will be back.
All right, Eric's gonna go take a
Fair.
shower.
Sayonara.
Former. I'm still here. Lol. Wait. How have we
Yes,
met?
spill my dirty laundry all over the
Yes.
internet.
Thank you,
Funky
Aaron.
leg.
Uh, Ricky streams. How have we met? Or better
Probably
yet,
through band. I don't know.
where did we meet? Yeah, I've only been to Sunnyside a handful of times, and I've met the band a couple of times, and they're pretty cool people. And I went to school with half of them, so went to middle school with them, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I kind of figured. I will say I do find it funny that as our generation, like our class, went through, the sort of rivalry between Sunnyside and Deadview kind of broke down.
When Sunnyside went on those middle school tours.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make
Makes sense.
sense. Um, I find it funny that as class 2022 went on, uh, it pretty much it the rivalry broke down towards like a not a friendly relationship, but like a very playful like rivalry. Oh, is that Milani? Oh, it's Melanie. I can't read from this far away. Hello, Melanie. Imagine staying in the Sunnyside district. Not me.
Oh my god. Edward answered.
Wait, Edward who?
The famous Edward Centeno, the freaking Sus Among Us guy, he answered me. He
What did
said,
he
"Hey,
say?
I'm always so busy." Or, "Hey, damn, I'm always so busy." He better join the podcast.
Hey, yo, he joined the podcast.
Shout out the podcast on his YouTube.
That's all I want. All I want.
Dom, legit, he always sees my messages. He just never answers me anymore. Except now, he answered me.
Yeah, nice.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I will refrain from calling
I might
you. Wait. Okay. Let me ask: is it Milani or Melanie? Because I can't
feel
read it
like
from
it's-
this far.
I
Melanie.
feel like it's
Okay, so it's
no.
Melanie. Okay.
Yeah,
Just that don't call me Melanie.
Yeah, don't.
Is it Milani?
So
Yeah, it's Milani.
wait. So don't call you the first one, or you are the first one.
I think
We
it's
wait in
first.
silence.
We shall wait.
We wait for a response.
The first
yeah.
one, yeah, it's
So you're
Milani.
Milani. Okay. Wait. So, are you Milani from Esperanza, or are you some different Milani? Because I think I know two Milanis, but I remember one very vividly. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's Esperanza Milani. Hi, Milani. The long time no see.
Hello, Milani.
Good to see you. You don't know these people. I met Abby in middle school. I also met Dom in middle school, but we really hit it off in high school.
Did
All right,
you?
buddy. Don't make it sound that way. All right.
Did you
I'm gonna have to
guys?
fight you.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
We're engaged. Don't worry.
All right, buddy. You didn't have to tell them that part.
What? Aren't you happy?
No.
Makes sense.
I hate you.
I hate you too. Let's get a divorce.
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 Wow.
Yeah, that's how these things end up going. These weird conversations.
All right.
That's nothing to
I'm
do
keeping my baby
topic.
boy though. Fuck you.
Alright, you can have him. He's not even mine anyways.
Oh,
I know.
Don, have you seen baby boy, dude? You haven't.
baby boy.
My baby boy. I'll send it to the group chat.
All right.
Okie doke.
Yo, have you guys heard of like people like genuine monsters that will go like when they get a divorce the people will like get custody of the dog or the animal, and to prevent the other person from getting custody of the animal, they'll put him down.
Wait, what? They
Oh.
put them down?
Yeah, so there are some people that when like a divorce happens and they have a pet, what they'll do is that because they're jealous and they're evil, they'll go and they'll get the dog for like their weekend or for whenever. They'll get the dog for a small period of time. What they'll do is to prevent the other person from getting custody of the animal, they'll go to the shelter if it's a cat or a dog, and they'll just put them down.
That's terrible.
It is terrible and it's sickening. Like people who do that should
How
they need to be in prison.
they should be
If the
euthanized.
dog or cat is not terminally ill, you know, don't put him down. You're just an evil psychopath.
Yeah, she says usually the person who invests the most money in the dog gets it.
Yeah, see that and that's the way it should be.
Why is everything empty? I don't understand.
What's empty?
Everything in what?
The court considers him property.
I think my Discord
Yeah.
is messing up. Hold on, I'll be back.
All right.
Okie doke.
The court considers him property. Yeah.
Rip.
Should we have dog civil rights? Are dogs people too?
They
I mean,
are.
As long as you don't eat dogs, then I genuinely don't care. The money
Adon,
is so
I gotta talk to you about something then.
How come we can eat cows,
Phaetex,
but
I'm a
not
dog.
dogs?
Yes. Yes, Phaetex, you are indeed a dog.
Because
You
dogs
know.
don't have enough meat to feed an entire family.
Oh.
And
Cows do.
okay, dogs
Yeah,
still look a
Adon,
little
there's something
tasty.
appearing on the YouTube thing. You gotta just send me the link, dog.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. Let me just really quickly go ahead and there we go. So I'm gonna put this up for stream. So it should be here for a little while I do some stuff for Dom, so that way we can hopefully just maybe.
Sick background.
Yeah, this used to be my old back when they allowed us to like customize our thing, like to customize our
Oh, school laptop?
yeah our school laptop.
Why
Dude,
didn't they let us
the
change
new
our
school
background?
the new school laptops they're so tiny.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, they are kind of tiny. Like they're much
Like
smaller than
they're
your
they're
normal.
brand new. They're like so compact. It's weird.
They are, and they're actually not terrible. Like the last one.
Are they
Yeah, like-
touchscreen?
No,
Ugh. How
but
dare you.
they're tiny. Like they're small.
We're not rich, Abby. Okay.
How
It's
dare they?
sunny. It's the
It's
sunny side
Sunnyside. See,
district.
Squid is
My
like,
old
alright.
district had computers that turned into tablets.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah.
well, your
ours can be
I-
your
tablets.
old school is rich. All right.
Ours.
It's not really, but I snapped it in half on accident.
I was gonna say,
I think I
Abby. Ours can do that too if you just break them in half.
Oh no.
You see, I would do that if I didn't have to worry about the $3 million you would have to pay to fix it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
would
still
do
have
it.
a fine for my old school that's like $60.
I have a question.
How do
why
you-
why do people do that? Why do schools act like, oh, you broke our $200 laptop that we gave you? All right, you're gonna have to give us $800 for that. Like, why do they do that? Why? There's no reason for that.
Because
Hmm.
schools be broke.
They are poor.
I find that so dumb. You get money
Yeah.
from the state. Use that.
I like how they get enough money to buy everyone new laptops, but they don't have enough to
Pay
fix
the
their
teacher.
school.
Yeah, they don't.
Hmm.
Like,
it's...
Just leave us with the shitty old laptops. Just give us a better school,
I
please.
I'm
know.
going to the school tomorrow for the first time in 2 years. Like
What are you
inside.
registering?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
I'm gonna go over there just to bully you.
The school's coming apart.
Probably
I
end
mean,
my
it's not
life.
coming apart, but you can tell what parts need upkeep, like the elevator. Okay, Abby. So I got a story
Oh
for y'all.
no.
I got a story for y'all
Okay.
about the school elevator. So
Mhm.
our
The
so-
school elevator, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so bad. So I
I have one
personally-
funny. Okay, sorry.
I have personally I've never been in the elevator. Out of the 3 years that I have been at Desert View, I have never once been
I
in
could
the
break your
elevator.
leg if you want. If you
I've
want.
been in there.
No, I will pass. But the elevator is a very confusing place because one time
How?
we had a very big pep assembly. It
Oh.
was very big, and it was very
Mhm.
concerning because it was bad. So
Wait,
we had a
what
big pep
happened?
assembly for the seniors, and this was sophomore year. So sophomore year, we had a
Oh.
huge pep assembly for the seniors at the time.
Mhm.
Now, a lot of the seniors, and there were some juniors in there in the mix, that got a bit too hyper for what they should have been. Now, the elevator that we have is fairly cheap. It's not that expensive. It's not, it's not very big.
It's terrible. It's garbage.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Basically,
it's straight it's straight donkey doo doo.
It is. It's god awful. It is terrible. So what happened? And this thing
Like
can
the
only
doors
carry
look terrible.
Yeah, and they barely open. So this elevator can hold at most maybe like 5 people at most.
Hmm.
Any more than that,
Maybe.
and it starts to get all chingazo.
Hmm.
And so what happened is after the sub assembly, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 17 people decided
Holy
to
gosh.
get into the elevator and thought, this is going to be a good idea. So what they they go to the very bottom of the elevator, and there are 17 people in this elevator, and they click the up button to go to the second floor.
Oh my god.
Now the whole school just hear, like, apparently from what I heard, if you were outside the elevator, you could hear it go as it like buckles under its own weight, and it's trying to get it up. Well, then you just hear it stop. Like the whole school just hears as it grinds to a halt
Oh
inside
my
of the
God.
shaft, and it is in between the first and second floor. And because of how thick our school is, because there's like a solid like slab of concrete for the floor on the second
Mhm.
floor, no one could get in or out of the elevator.
Oh my
They were
god.
stuck in there. And mind you, they didn't get out of the elevator till a little before the school ended, and the pep assembly ended
Wait.
like first period.
Oh my.
Oh
They were just
god.
stuck in there?
They were stuck in the elevator for the good portion of the day.
For a few hours.
Yeah, for a
one
few hours.
would say.
17 people were stuck in the elevator, and
Dude.
gee golly gosh, was it the funniest thing ever.
That must have been terrible.
Terrible
Well, at least
for
they
them.
didn't have to. Yeah. They
I
shouldn't
would have
have to go
laughed
through their
my
process.
ass off.
No, because that elevator is so small.
It is so small.
Yeah,
I've
it
been
could
in there
maybe fit
before.
like 2 big dudes.
Yeah. Or the dude that had the wheelchair.
Nubs.
Yes. So we
That
had
dude,
he was
that
pretty cool.
dude.
He was pretty cool.
I
But
call him Reels Be Trappin'.
he was so this elevator was stuck in between, and I think there was about even between guys and girls that were in the elevator, but things
Oh,
went
no.
bad fast. So first they had to try and pry the doors open, so it wouldn't get too hot in the elevator. And apparently, from what I've heard, when they finally pried the doors open, it stunk and it was hot.
Ew.
Because everyone in because the elevator does not air condition in there. There's no air conditioning in the elevator. It's just it uses the air from the top and
Well,
bottom.
it's meant just to be like 3-second ride.
Exactly. So there's no air conditioning in it. So when they opened the doors after like 2 hours, everyone was hot. They were sweating.
Yum.
And that
God, that's
happened.
gross.
And then apparently, from what we learned, people got claustrophobic in the elevator and started
Oh.
throwing up.
No.
Oh,
If
Ew.
yeah.
you're eating,
Oh my
I highly
God.
recommend you click off if you're eating right now, which considering it's
eating.
11 o'clock. Well, Dominic, I don't care about you.
You want to hear me munch louder? I got you, dog.
No, I really
No.
don't. I really
But,
don't want to hear
I
you
would-
much louder.
I don't know what I would do if I was stuck in there. 17
I would.
people
I.
vomiting.
I'd be
Ugh.
crawling my way out of
Yeah,
there.
same. I would. I would probably cry. That's gross.
People started vomiting, and then when people had to use the bathroom, that was the worst
No.
part.
No. Oh,
Ooh,
imagine. Oh no.
That was the worst part when people had to use the bathroom. It got bad in there, and then eventually they had to. I think they got the. It wasn't the fire department. I think they just had like all the technicians that the school had
Mhm.
possible to go in and like, unrelease the
I just feel bad for the janitors.
Oh yeah, the janitors had a
Ew.
huge cleanup crew. Because
No,
when
that
it
is
would vomit, it would
terrible.
land on the ground, and then it would because the doors were pried open, it couldn't
Mhm.
it wouldn't marinate in there. It would just fall off into the little
Ew,
slot of the
no.
Yum.
elevator. And I swear that elevator every time it opened stunk. Hold on 1 second. Give me a sec.
When was this? Freshman year or
This was
sophomore?
Sophomore year, because I didn't.
That happened last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was at a different school at that time.
Sam, I was at Sunnyside.
I was at a school far, far away.
What school
How's
did you
your
go to? You went to Skyline.
Skyline in Mesa, Arizona?
Yeah, my cousin went to that school.
Did he actually? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I think you
bo-
mentioned that.
both my cousins actually. They both graduated from there.
What?
Yeah.
How long ago?
Uh, eighth and freshman year, I think.
Oh, that's wild.
Wait, what
Yeah.
happened?
Don's cousins went to Skyline and graduated
Yeah.
there.
Huh.
What a coincidence.
Yeah,
A
eventually
quinky dink.
I don't remember. I think eventually they ended up getting the elevator, and they had to slowly bring it down to the bottom floor. And
Yeah.
everyone after that just booked it out of there. Everyone that's in the elevator just really wanted to get out of there and just didn't want to.
Traumatized.
They were traumatized. It was.
That would have been
it was
terrible.
sad. We do have comments. I did not read them. I am very sorry. I would have I would have passed away. Yeah, that was bad in the elevator. I probably would have passed away. I would just croaked right then.
Dude, that story is pretty bad, but
Yeah, it's bad.
God, dude, Sunnyside is an interesting place.
Is it as wild as they say it is?
My freshman year, one of my classmates got arrested for having a block of weed on him.
Block.
Holy crap!
A block
Just a block.
of weed.
Oh wow.
Those bags of cocaine that in the movies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, imagine that just with weed.
Jesus
Oh, wow.
Christ! At school, yeah. That's
At
not actually a
Sunnyside.
very far-fetched story. Desiview has many similar ones like that as well, but not a block.
There's a place at Sunnyside
Sunny
at
Soul.
Sunnyside called Makeout Alley.
Ugh.
Oh, we have a similar one. Which is just the beaches.
I will just let your imagination take place of what that place is like.
Probably stinks like
Okay,
STDs.
so
All right.
Desiview has a similar place, and it's just the alley behind the school.
Yeah, well, you see, it's inside school.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's
Wait,
inside
what
the
alley
school.
behind the school, Don?
Makeout Alley inside the school.
Abby, do you know where the practice field is
Yeah.
for band? Yeah. Do you
Uh-huh.
know that alley that's behind the field?
Maybe. I haven't been there in a while, dude. Me and my friend used to walk back there before school.
Well, it's there.
Yeah.
It's over there.
Oh.
So the bathrooms at Sunnyside are always locked because people smoke.
Oh, ours
Because
are always
ooh.
hotboxed. Ours are always hotboxed.
Yeah, well, the guy's bathroom, a guy can never use the bathroom at Sunnyside.
Facts. Nor
Yeah,
here.
why do schools just lock the bathrooms all the time?
Because people smoke.
Yeah, but we need a pee.
Yeah.
Sucks.
There was one time at Desert View, so sophomore year once more, and the band bathrooms. The band has their own private bathrooms, or I guess the music hall has private bathrooms.
Yeah.
So what happened one day, one mini little day, sophomore year, we walk in. It's a Wednesday. Now Wednesdays we have our second period first, because it's our block days. So what happened is we walked in, and I think it was Yudi, went to go and use the bathroom, And so she opened the door, and it just a brick. Someone had smoked weed in that bathroom, like the night prior, and
Like
left,
straight hotboxed it.
like straight hotboxed it.
Ugh.
Like
Nice.
it was straight hotboxed, and they got like the stuff from Mexico. Like it was skunk weed. It was bad. But
Gross.
and it marinated in that room all night long, so it was terrible. Now she walked in, and by walked in I mean she got to like where the door is right there,
And then
sniffed,
just
just instant gone,
Ugh.
and she's like, gee, the room smells like weed, and so the dumb kids we all were decided to go and smell the bathroom to confirm it.
I would
Confirm.
have done that. Yeah, I would have done that.
Marco was the first one, and he put his whole head into the door, and he immediately started dry heaving.
Oh,
Renee,
Was
nice.
it that bad?
it was bad. Renee was the third person to go in there, and he put a little more of his body into it, and he also
Mhm.
came out and was like, "That stuff smell like it straight smells."
Straight stinky.
I was the fourth, and I think I came the closest to vomiting.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
If it was that stinky, if it was that stinky shit, yeah, I would have vomited. That's gross.
yeah, I was like, I
Foo
was at,
must Foo,
I
Foo
didn't.
must have had the time of their life in there.
He must have.
Mhm.
I was right there in the trash can, like, like I was about to puke, and I think a couple other people did it as well. But they saw how everyone else reacted, so no one dared like walk into it. But
Oh,
Mhm.
I would have.
we had to close
Me
the
too.
door because the smell started to seep into the hallway. So first it was
Oh.
Oh,
right there at the door, and then before we knew it, before like sometime after I did it, it was like around the door. So it was slowly seeping into the hallway. So we're like, no, so like shut the door, and like we closed the band doors, and just like tried to fumigate it.
Oh God. Did you guys ever figure out who did it?
We never figured out who did it, but eventually the janitors were able to ventilate the room and clear it out.
did I ever tell you about the time the drumline room smelled like weed?
No. Wait, we do
No.
have a comment from Milani.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Tinkerverdi thing?
yeah.
Yeah, I read it
I
the
think
second
I've
it showed
already.
up.
I think I've already when when the bathrooms are closed, they put up a Shrek sign.
Oh God.
You know what that reminds me of?
Huh.
That reminds me of Abby. A little after
No.
freshman year. Go ahead and tell them what you did. Go ahead and tell them what you did.
Um,
You say you do it best. You say it best.
I don't know if I want to.
You have
That was
to. No,
embarrassing.
you're required to. It's funny.
So at the time, my mom got a new printer, and I got a little add a hand with it because you could like connect it to your phone. So I just started printing out a whole bunch of like random memes and hanging them up around the school. One of
Oh, we
which,
did that. I did that at
yeah,
Sunnyside too. Yeah.
hmm one of which was the I McFucking had it sign. Anyways, the
Oh,
principal got angry and had a meeting with a lot of the teachers saying if you see this person doing it, tell them to stop, report them. And G, our band director at the time,
She knew instantly.
yeah, she knew who it was because I have a very blabber mouth. Embarrassing
She's
times.
like,
I was
all right,
pretty
we know you
immature.
did it. She's like, Abby, we know you did it. By default.
I I kind of want to hang up the Mordecai pictures up around the
No,
school.
no,
I'm going
no.
to. That's so
It's
funny.
not funny.
It's
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 not
so
funny.
funny.
It is the least
Oh my
funny
God.
thing to ever exist. Okay, so everybody, to all 7 people currently watching the stream, um, Abby in the previous streams has been getting more and more obsessed with the concept known as Mordecai, which is basically some character from My Little Pony. I don't know, and I quite frankly
Twilight
don't
Sparkle.
Dude,
Princess-
Twilight Sparkle.
care. And
Princess of Friendship, Twilight Sparkle, and
All right.
Mordecai.
from Adventure
Okay,
Time.
yeah.
It's
No,
regular
Adventure
show.
Time.
It's a
My
Regular
Little
show. My
Pony.
bad.
Ponies are all cool and all, but Rainbow Dash is the best one. Don't even at me. I will
What
fight
the
you.
fuck?
Rainbow Dash is cool.
how do
I
you
like my
guys
favorite
know
is
How do
Pinkie
you
Pie.
not?
How do you not know the My Little Pony
I have
characters?
never watched My
Dude.
Little Pony.
Have you? Okay, the theme song is the
kin
best
Pinkie
part of the
Pie.
show. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's absurd.
Dude,
Oh,
I
gosh.
used to watch that shit when I was like 17.
Okay, you know what? You know
I
what?
still watch the show. It just
Wait, Dominic,
finished.
aren't you 17?
Yeah, I just turned 17.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, happy late birthday.
Shut up, meanie
Okay.
head. We were supposed to hang out. You never came. That's your
I-
fault.
I apologize.
I was trying like, hey guys, when are we gonna hang out? It's Dominic's birthday, and like, Abby just never responded.
Yeah, she never. It's
I'm
her
sorry. I'm sorry. I probably was in Mesa anyways.
Dominic, we still need to do. Wait, Dominic, I have a question. Do you have second lunch?
fault. I don't know.
Make sure you have second. What's your fourth period class? Is it an elective or
I-
is it
I
a main
don't
class?
know.
Oh, that's right. You need to go tomorrow.
No, I got my schedule. I
Oh.
just haven't looked at it.
If it's
My fourth period is statistics.
Okay, so you should have second lunch. Sweet.
I hope I have second lunch. I have no friends
Yeah. Good.
anymore.
You should.
I don't talk to anyone anymore. Like I talk to a few people.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
You don't talk to me
Dominic.
anymore. No,
I
she
talk
doesn't even
to-
talk to me.
Talk anymore.
We don't talk anymore
That song
like we
is so
used
annoying.
to do.
That song was
We
cool for like
pretend
the
that
first
airplanes and the night
No,
fly
Abby,
like
shush.
shooting
Like shooting stars.
I don't need the
'Cause I can really
copyright,
use a
Abby.
wish
Please
right
stop.
now.
You were just
Abby,
singing a
please stop. I
song.
don't need the I sang like a lyric. I don't need the copyright.
Okay,
Please
but
stop.
what about the Muscle Man and I forgot the pony's name. I'm not gonna lie.
Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Oh, was it Fluttershy and Rigby?
No, it was
I saw Fluttershy and Rigby one.
which one's with Muscle Man then?
Rarity.
Because one of them was.
What
And
the
then one needs to
hell?
be with Benson. One needs
I
to be with
don't really
Benson.
ship Fluttershy and Rigby, mainly because Fluttershy is obviously with Discord.
Who the- Wait, who
I'm
the-
not joking.
Discord as in the app?
No, Discord is a character in
Yes, Adon.
My Little
Yes.
Pony. Yes, the app. We're shipping
The app.
a My Little Pony character with an app.
I'm so confused. Who's Discord?
He's like a hybrid of all kinds of things. He's crazy.
I don't know. Is Discord the thing that the song sings about?
Yes,
Living
the
Tombstone?
Living Tombstone. Yeah, they're singing about Discord for My Little Pony.
Okay, I kind of figured considering I knew that the song was about My Little Pony.
Dude,
Yes,
My Little
sir.
Pony's
Hold
the
on,
best
I'm gonna
show
send a
ever.
picture.
My Little Pony is
Literally.
the worst show ever.
You've never watched it.
Okay,
how can you
everyone
have an opinion?
unsubscribe.
No,
Please
Please don't.
unfollow.
Please
Please
don't.
leave the stream immediately.
Thank you for watching the stream.
No,
we'll be
please
ending
don't
it
do that. No,
here.
please don't do
Please
that.
unsubscribe and
Please
block
don't.
this user.
Please do not do that.
It's been fun. It's been real. I hope all of you find better lives than this.
No, please don't do that.
Goodbye.
This is my life. I want to eat tomorrow. Please don't do this.
I want to get out of my cardboard box.
Hold on, I
Yeah,
sent a
I'm
picture.
currently streaming on a potato. Please help.
I sent a picture of Discord to memes.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, of course.
Please don't.
But
unfollow
yeah,
us.
on the
Let's
last
go.
episode of My Little Pony, like the official episode, I think, Twilight's all freaking tall. It's hinted that Applejack and Rainbow Dash are together.
Applejack. That's the name. Oh my, that I forgot about that one.
So there's Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie. I kin Pinkie
Oh,
Pie.
what the
I love
hell
Pinkie
is this
Pie.
thing? He's like a dragon and a
Verity.
goat.
Yeah, he's a hybrid, and he's like the maker of chaos.
Jesus.
Uh,
Odd.
Verity. Ugh.
Adon, do you remember fucking Hit the Quan, the song? It's been stuck in my head all day, and I hate it because it is such a
Why?
shit song. It is
Why
such
do you
a
have
bad
Hit the Fawn
song.
in your... Why
It's
do you
it's
have that stuck in your head?
I don't know. It's just in my head. Like
It's so random.
it, I woke up and I was like da 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 da, and I was
Oh
like
no.
I hate it. I actually hate it.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, back on the topic of elevators. So at Skyline, um, to use the elevator, you had to have an injury and you had to get a key to use it.
Oh
And
no.
I, yes, and I had sports medicine. Okay. So I'd borrow the crutches from the room and go to the office and just walk in limping and be like, hey, hey, can I use the key? And they let me use it. It was fun.
Oh my. I just like to state something. I think Gravity
Mm,
Falls is probably one of the best shows that's been like, I guess, a quote unquote kids show. I think by far that one's been the best one.
it's cute. I like it. I
I
like
like,
Adventure Time more.
yeah, I like Adventure
Wait,
Time a
what?
lot.
The
What
kids
did I
shows.
miss? Oh, kid shows.
Yeah, I like Adventure Time a lot. Adventure Time was really good. Steven Universe was good all up until the end.
Okay, no. The beginning of Steven Universe was god awful. The more
Yeah,
towards like the middle and
yeah,
end,
the middle.
that's yeah, that's when it got good.
Yeah,
And then
when the story
Steven Universe, the
actually happened.
movie, I love the movie. I
Yeah, I
love the
liked the
soundtrack to
movie.
the movie.
Me too.
The like I put the soundtrack on sometimes, just like when I'm playing Siege or something, when I don't feel like playing, but I'm
Yeah.
bored. I just put on the soundtrack and I pop
Yeah.
off.
Me too. I agree. The ending, like
What
like the episode of the old series, I wasn't a huge fan of because I felt like it was kind of rushed. Like like just all these things that I'd like all at once. I felt it
they,
was kind of rushed.
I don't like how they like yeah, we all get it, like spoilers if you didn't watch Steven Universe.
Yeah, spoilers. I
I
mean,
don't care.
yeah, no, I really don't.
Leave. Like the whole Rose is um Pink Diamond and all that.
I
I
mean,
don't like how they just revealed that. It was just like a okay, here you go. You've been hinting at it since the beginning of the show. Might as well just give it to you.
yeah, I think the reveal could have been at least somewhat better. It could have been better. But my thing, what I really disliked about the ending was the fact that they introduce and defeat White Diamond in the exact same episode to
Well, White Diamond wasn't introduced. It was just
her first appearance.
her appearance was yeah.
Yeah, her first appearance was in the same, and her defeat was in the exact same episode, which I think they
I
should
don't
have
okay,
extended.
they did the whole like Transformers theme to it.
Yeah. The other thing I honestly don't like is the fact that when they're all knocked out of like they're all falling down to the ground, what I don't like is the fact that uh I just I don't like the fact that what they did is that when they were all falling, Steven like pulls them out of the gems and fuses with them. I think that was kind of yucky.
Dumb.
Yeah, I thought it
Yeah.
was dumb. Like the whole point, like we get that everyone was like, it was just fan service. Like everyone wanted to see what Steve and the other crystal gems would fuse and what they would look like. But the fact that they
Yeah.
did it all at once and it was so rushed, I think was just bad execution on their part. And
I feel
then
like it should have been Amethyst and um Steven to fuse and then Garnet and Pearl and then
yeah,
those two fusions fused together because like imagine a 2-on-1 Galactus battle and
yeah,
then they're like, "Oh, we can't do it. Let's try to fuse together." The two fusions fuse together to
yeah.
create whatever their
Obsidian,
name is.
Obsidian.
Yeah, Obsidian. That would have been amazing.
That would have been really cool.
That would have been an epic cliffhanger for the next episode. But
Exactly.
they just ended it
Yeah,
in like an hour special,
yeah.
which is cool. I liked it, but like it could have been so much
They
better.
could have broken it up into like three different parts and it would have been so much better. I will say with Obsidian, I feel like Obsidian, the whole like
OP.
they built, no, not even that, they built up this whole climax to Obsidian, and they used her for like from the entire season. They built up the climax to actually seeing Obsidian in action, and she got like 4 minutes of screen time, if that. I think what they should have done is rather than Obsidian just climbing the, what I would have loved to have seen is an Obsidian versus White Diamond like clash, like not Obsidian versus the mech. I would have loved to have seen Obsidian versus, you know, the White Diamond herself, like those two clashing right there. Either that or maybe like Obsidian versus like one of the other diamonds.
Okay, yeah, but Obsidian's maybe as tall as White Diamond. Like all the other diamonds compared to White Diamond is short.
Yeah, I think what would have been really cool is if, whilst fused as Obsidian, they can't be taken over like how the other diamonds are taken over because of Obsidian. Considering he's half human, thus it makes Obsidian somewhat organic, meaning that her takeover power doesn't really work. I think that would have been a cool like way to prevent them from being doing it, but like have like a full out brawl between the two, and we actually get to see like what like if diamonds actually have weapons like the rest of the crystal gems do.
Well, yeah, Yellow Diamond has that like shattering tool, or not shattering tool, but
The
the
yeah
poofer.
yeah the poofer. What we don't what does blue diamond have? I don't know.
Her tears.
I guess, but it's not a weapon that comes from like her gem.
Well, her gem makes other gems cry.
True.
And then,
Except for
White
Lapis.
has those laser eyes.
Yeah.
Well, Lapis Lazuli only wasn't affected because she knows the pain.
Yeah.
Like she was trapped in that mirror,
Yeah.
and it couldn't be clear. She wanted to get out of there and get her back into space.
Yeah. Not to mention she was kind of I can't say the word.
And
but
Dad, you might think she's a criminal.
yeah, and she was kind
I'm
of.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the lyrics to Lapis Lazuli.
Yeah. And she was kind of forced to be in a fusion with Jasper.
Dude, okay, that fusion could have been badass.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
could have
gonna
been
say that.
badass, but I will say I like how they did the story with that fusion. I like how they did the story
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
definitely. And like how she's been in like Steven's dreams.
Yeah. And then eventually how after they separate, Jasper comes back and is like, "Let's fuse again." And it's like that was good. They did that really well in my opinion. Jasper was a very concerning character.
Okay, Jasper pre-future
Yeah.
god tier.
Instant
Post-future, oh my
Kind-
god, Steven kicked her ass.
He
And
did.
it was dumb because Jasper is a bad person. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't give up.
And they even demonstrate that as she like punches him through the forest. But like, okay, so
And then he accidentally shatters her because he can't control his powers. Yeah, I get that. He's strong. He's supposed to be. He's the main character. He's the MC. But like, Jasper is supposed to be a badass, and just,
Yeah. Here's my idea. See, I wasn't a huge fan of Future. Honestly, they could have just
I
ended it
didn't
with
watch
the
all of
movie.
Future.
Future, I wasn't a huge fan of it, especially with the end. I mean, I would have personally. They could have just ended it with Future, and I would have been content. But I think Future could have been done a bit differently in that they introduced some new enemies, they introduced some certain aspects of it, but they don't expand on them. They don't expand on them.
I like the whole spin-off thing to
Yeah.
the movie.
That was
Like
good.
her whole what was it, 80s? Or no, not 80s, 50s,
Yeah, her musical style.
yeah. And oh my god, her songs, dude, amazing.
Yeah, her songs were awesome.
The first song.
S tier.
Dude, I know
S-tier,
every
S-tier.
word. I know every word. Like even the words that they don't sing to that movie, like, to the soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's I'm that I've listened to the soundtrack so much.
That I will say that
That's how
first
much
song. Mm.
that's how much I've listened to the soundtrack. I know every word to the song plus like the talking in between each like verse.
Yeah, and honestly, I really love the fact that whilst they expand, well, I like the movie in that uh, they basically tie up every character's like background in a nice, neat little bow. You know, they go back on on Pearl's backstory, they go up on Garnet's backstory, and Amethyst's backstory, and eventually they all come up together, and eventually it's just boom, and then eventually Steven finally
Clap
realizes
sound in my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and
exactly.
on and on.
Steven finally realizes himself, and I think in the ending of Steven Universe where he gets to meet himself, which is also his mom,
Yeah,
that
so
really
his gem is his mom, and he
yeah,
is himself, but he can't live without his gem
and
because
his gen can't exist without him. Well, I think it kind of
yeah,
can, but
but that's not what Rose wanted.
yeah. I
Hello.
think when that happened,
Yeah.
hello, Eric is
Eric is
back.
back.
We're talking about
Please
Who
save
Steven
is
me.
this?
Universe.
I've never watched Steven
Hide the
Universe. Please help, help, help.
So
Do you not know anything about Steven Universe?
Oh, do you not know anything about Steven Universe? No.
I'm gonna kill you.
yes,
I'm
I
going to kill you.
apologize for
You're
my
going to die.
tardiness. I
in a
was-
game,
Please, please,
in a game,
try. Try to kill me.
in a game.
So
So what I was saying was when eventually he meets himself in front of White Diamond, I think that pretty much solidifies that he realizes that he is himself. That there's no other person than just Steven. There's no Pink Diamond. There's no Rose Quartz. There's just Steven. But I think when it comes to the movie, I think it kind of ties into that, and it's that Steven finally realizes that his story is his own story. He learns that he is himself and there's no other version of him. That he's just him. But when the movie comes around, he learns that his story is his own, and only he is paved that way for himself. And I like that. I like that they did that. I like how they did the movie. As for Future,
Yeah, the movie was amazing, but
Yeah.
Future was terrible.
Future was god awful. It wasn't good.
Yeah, the last
so
episode I saw was when Steven shattered Jasper, and I
Oh.
was like, I'm done.
yeah.
This is dumb.
So basically, what happened after Jasper was shattered is he takes her to the bathtub and he gets all the gem essence and he
Yeah.
remakes her, and she's all like my diamond, and she starts respecting him and treating him like a diamond, and that pisses him off. What ends up happening is he gets really insecure, and those diamond powers, quote unquote, that he's been experiencing.
Yeah,
That
his
event,
whole like power boost for some reason.
yeah, that actually comes. It's actually stated that that's actually his inner frustration, and basically it's just it's his. Like when you have built up anger, you just want to punch a wall.
you don't punch a wall. You punch somebody, and somebody should apologize. I want to publicly apologize.
Yeah, pretty much that. Basically, his powers manifest. His powers
Oh my
manifest
God.
himself. His powers manifest himself in that sort of
I'm so
aspect, and
tired
that's
of
why.
this.
And that's why
I've
he
been
gets
trying.
the power boost. So eventually, what happens is that Steven corrupts himself.
Oh, nice.
So I would like to publicly apologize for my behavior the past couple episodes.
All right, let's let Eric apologize.
I know that some of you have been concerned. I have seen your messages.
Have I missed? I'm concerned.
I am not. I am okay. Okay, for anyone asking, I am mentally stable.
For now.
I'm only doing this just for the entertainment. So please, do not take any idiotic or
Scary comments.
mispurposeful, scary statement of mine in any serious tone. Okay, please recognize that I am only doing this because I am bored. I am bored with my life, so I want to give the people in my life, including you guys, the followers, the viewers of this podcast,
9 viewers.
the not
The whole
hopefully
9 yards.
hopefully more viewers, I want to apologize.
Thank you,
And
Eric.
hopefully segue away from the
Steven Universe
talk.
topic.
I've been on
Please.
here for like the past 10 minutes. I assume that you guys have been on this topic longer, but oh my, me. Ooh.
No.
Okay, we are now segueing back into
Uh,
the original topic.
All right, back to Steven Universe.
No,
Wait.
please.
Talked about teachers in the beginning, right? How
You're
you
talking
wanted
about
to know
teachers.
an experience.
And now we're talking about Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to, if any teacher whatsoever listens to this podcast, please understand that this is all a joke. Okay?
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's all reality.
Unless this is Mr. Harrison, which everything we're saying is absolutely 100% very true and critical of you. No, I'm just kidding.
All right,
No.
everything we've said is a joke.
It's all in good.
Don't take it seriously.
I don't actually ship Twilight and Mordecai.
Good. I hope that's true.
JK.
All right. God damn it.
But yes,
Mordecai.
if any teachers
Hashtag
out there
cancel
ever
Abby.
see this video, or see the previous videos that were posted on YouTube at the Federal Bureau of Investigation, that's it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably eventually change it at some point in time, but yeah.
Yeah. I do hope you guys understand that this is not a good representation of me, but I do hope you understand that I apologize. And but going back, like I'm back. I took a really long shower, so I apologize.
Wasting
You
water.
better apologize.
If I can intervene really quick,
Go
please
ahead.
join the Bedtime Podcast. It is sent in chat, please. Or
This
if you're
is-
watching this on
the
YouTube, it will be in the
Bedtime.
description.
Yeah.
Or
as
the Bedtime
usual.
server.
The
My
bedtime
bad.
server.
My
I
bad.
was say this is the
Bedtime
bedtime podcast.
Server.
No, yeah, you should definitely plug in
Join.
the Discord server on Adon's Twitch channel or our snaps or like anywhere, because we do want to gain followers. And although Adon states it's for the money and whatnot,
It's really not.
it's really about just having a following. It's creating a community where we all care about each other, where we all discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting my character aside as the obnoxious dumbass that just wants money. In all honesty, I really do just want to like make a community, have some good laughs, tell jokes, be funny, annoy the hell out of Dominic as much as I can. Talked about Steven
I'm gonna
Universe.
kill you.
Thank you.
And actually,
No more
I
Steven
apo-
Universe, please.
I apologize.
All right,
for
so back to the
intervening
Steven Universe
also.
topic, right? The whole amethyst. I'm kidding.
I would also like to say, you guys, would it be a good idea to like get followers and like include them in like the podcast sometime, like
Hell
kind of
yeah.
special guest.
That's what we're doing right now with Dominic.
Okay,
Fully agree.
Eric.
Well, yeah, but he followed after you asked him.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you don't, but like our followers, like if you guys want to like pop in sometime, go ahead.
Mine,
You know?
not
Edward
ours.
Centeno, if you're listening, please DM me.
Oh, hey.
Down.
Hey, Fatex just said what up,
Who
Dom.
the fuck? Who the? I
Yeah.
don't know.
No,
who
don't
you
worry.
are.
You know him. I'll tell you later.
Is
I
it?
do.
You do. You know him. Yeah, you know him. He goes does a review. You sat next to it. Yeah, you sat next to him at lunch.
Does he have
At
glasses?
lunch.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Who the?
Did he go to Geico
Yes.
Middle School? Okay, I know
Yeah.
it is.
You know me by name?
Yeah, he knows you. He knows it by name. Okay, I'll give you a hint. You know, he likes to draw.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
is that
follow him on
Louise?
Instagram.
Fuck
Oh
you,
god
Louise.
damn
Don't
it!
fuck you.
All right, you said a name. I didn't. I meant to do that.
Hello,
Yeah,
Louise.
did you go to UHS?
I'm in your
Ooh.
wall.
Yeah, Milana, you should know each other. He did go to UHS for a little while.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
It's a reunion. Oh, yay. How wonderful. We have a reunion in chat of two long lost friends. Yeah, you know, this reminds me of an episode of Steven Universe.
Just continue, like, with something
Oh,
else.
I think I know what I think I know what episode you're talking about.
Yeah, you know that episode of Steven Universe where
Yeah.
Please. I
I
can't
can
do this
meet
anymore.
you where you've
I'm
been.
sorry,
I
alright,
can
we're gonna...
show you incredible
No, stop,
things.
stop,
Magic, madness,
Copyright. I
heaven,
don't need the
and
copyright.
up.
Stop
there in
singing.
the dark. Oh my, look at his face. You look
The
like
airplane.
Alright, thank you. We
Of course
appreciate
he
that.
does. Through.
I could really use a wish right now.
No, you
Wish
cannot.
right now?
No, you cannot use a wish.
If airplanes in the night sky were
Or
like,
like
shooting
stars.
stars,
Because I could really use a
use
wish
this.
right
Please
now.
I could really use
Wish
a wish
right
right
now.
now.
I'm gonna get a
Wish right
copyright
now.
More time,
strike
more
on
to
this
time, more to
video.
try.
It's gonna get DMC claimed. This is all gonna be for
No,
nothing.
it's you see, we all have shitty singing voices, so it can't get demonetized. You're chilling.
Yeah,
If I talk with a heavy British accent.
and I
Abby,
sound like
I dare you to do a British accent for the rest of the stream.
Please
Should
don't.
I? Oh
Dude,
my
I'm
god,
going to leave.
I'm going to. No,
I'm
please don't
going
leave.
to leave.
Okay,
No, it's
don't
funny.
do
Okay, no,
No,
I was on the
it's
I was on
not.
the chill boss
The
of
way
it. No,
you
I was on
say it.
I was on the chill boss of it yesterday, and I pretend to be British like half the time. It was kind of funny. I said I was from London.
You're gonna get like doxxed one of these days, Abby. You know that, right?
I really hope she gets doxxed. That would be really funny.
What's the worst that can
You get doxxed.
Milwaukee
could get
hates
doxxed.
British people.
I can't.
Oh, what?
I can't
Yes.
laugh right now because
Oh.
my
No,
parents are.
I think it's really funny that there's like a whole community of people that hate British people.
Yeah, I'm part of that community.
It's just
like how-
I hate British people.
yeah, that's great.
Oh god. Seems like everyone has a bad
Oh,
experience
God.
with one.
Yeah, because of you.
No,
It's not
I
because of
met one-
me.
I actually met one last night or 2 days ago actually.
On Omegle. He met him
yeah,
on
actually.
Omegle. Of course you did.
Wait, I
Okay.
think I told you. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, actually, I will agree with Milani. The Spanish accent from Spain is so utterly annoying. I hate it.
Oh,
Oh, hello. How are you?
boy. Boy.
Okay, Australian is different though. I think Irish is the best.
That wasn't Australian.
Oh.
I was trying my best to like mimic this Spanish teacher I had for chemistry.
Scottish accents. Those are cute.
God, Scottish accents are terrible.
Girls with Scottish accents.
When I hear
Guys,
it-
Yes, everyone. Yeah. Okay,
When I
Milani,
hear a
I will
Scottish
say.
accent, I think
will
of Fat Bastard from the Austin
There
Powers.
was a chick that I met on Xbox. Oh, a while ago. She was from
nice?
yeah. She was British. She had a
Oh
really
my-
nice accent.
tell it. Give him my
Yeah,
Instagram. for me.
there are nice British accents and there are bad British accents. Like,
I mean, she was pretty
And then
cute
there's
too.
Gordon
I'm not
Ramsay.
gonna lie, but like,
Abby's doing a
Yeah.
decent British accent, but like a thick British accent, they can get kind of
This
annoying
is
really
this is
quickly.
scary.
I will say Irish accents, those are good.
You know, I met this man yesterday on the same server, and I was talking in a British accent, and he went on a spew about how he hates Americans, and I was so
Oh
scared
my.
to change my
I
accent
hate
back.
Americans
I was like,
too.
Roadman
yeah.
accent.
But it was like, an out what? What?
I feel like that goes
What?
for my accent though. The
What's
Roadman
your
accent.
accent?
No, just reading Fate text.
Oh. All accents
All
is
accents
a
is
cancelled.
cancelled. Yes.
I'm gonna talk about this. I
Um,
like talking like
So
this.
I will say British accents are much like Southern accents. So there are good ones and there are bad ones. Like, if you don't go and hear someone talking like this on the road, you're gonna think they are a redneck hillbilly
I hate
weirdo.
rednecks.
You know, someone from
I hate them
Alabama that
all.
done, do with their cousins. Where if you have,
Ew.
a more Southern accent, a nice draw, and you can either hold on to yours and you just go with it, or you cannot
I
go
like
on
how
with
they're
the R's and you just smooth with it. They're actually quite nice, and I actually, you get a girl with a nice Southern accent. She said
No, you
it's
won't.
actually
there's no
quite nice. You can just let
change.
them
It's
talk and
just
talk and
Yes,
talk.
Milani is correct. Women with southern accents. It's
I
cute.
know, it's amazing. I love women with
No,
Southern accents.
not all women. Some of them.
Not all women.
I've heard some women with southern accents, and oh my god, I've wanted to kill them.
Yeah, some of them.
I mean, I understand like a girl with like, she don't talk like this, and she kind of talk, all redneck like, and you know,
No, like Applejack. Like Applejack's
ugh,
accent. Some praise for Dolly Parton. Yes.
yeah, it's yucky. I will say, Milani, though, I am with you on the whole Spanish accent from Spain. I hate the ways people from Spain pronounce the ella in the double L. I hate the way they pronounce it because I remember hearing from a good friend of mine that when he went to his Spanish class, like strictly spoke um she strictly spoke
Spanish from Spain.
Spanish for Spain, yeah, Spain
Yeah, that's how
Spanish,
my teacher was. It was terrible.
and it was like, don't pronounce a double L like a Y. It's like a little sound, and it's like it's a yeah, like Llorona.
Oh, that's stupid. God, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I always
it's so
hated that, and
hated.
it's
I
so
hate it.
dumb.
It's like, no, it's not Llorona, it's Yarona.
Yeah, fucking dude, I've always hated trying to pronounce it because alright, I don't know Spanish and I barely know how to speak it. So every time I try to pronounce it, I sound like a retard on drugs.
Oh,
that's
hey.
awesome.
Hey, bad
I
word, bad word, bad
apologize.
word. Thank you. We don't use those words here. And by here,
I'm
I
a
mean while
complete
we're
What do you
streaming.
use?
Idiot.
What up, my muggles?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright, man.
The only
For
word...
all you Harry Potter fans, please
Oh my
understand.
God.
If you don't, then please understand.
Where are my little pony fans at? Not the bronies. The
No.
bronies scare
What?
me.
Abigail, why not
yeah.
the brony?
You know what else I hate?
Because I'm judgmental.
I hate when people try to correct
Okay.
you on your double R's.
Oh,
Dom's
yeah.
a dummy, dummy. Yeah, Dom is a dummy. Is a
I hate you.
can't speak. I will say the way they like how people will like with double R's. So in regular Spanish, the way we speak it normally, it's just
You just
like
roll.
carro. You
Yeah,
just
you
roll
just
the
roll
R.
your arm.
Where if you go to like Spain Spanish, their accent's like, and they do it
Dude,
all
okay,
weird.
yeah. All accents are cool and all, but have you seen Russian cursive?
That is
No.
very concerning. Russian cursive is scary. I have nightmares of that
It's
stuff.
it's just
It's like the
just
same thing,
lines.
huh?
It's just lines.
It's just
It's
lines.
horrifying.
Okay,
It's
so okay.
horrifying.
So do you know when you see like a little kid like with a colored pencil, they're just like drawing lines back and forth to try and color?
Mhm.
Alright, just
That's Russian
imagine
cursive.
Imagine a cursive M all
Over
over
and
the
over.
place.
No,
I think
no,
I
no,
saw
no.
a
An
video
R,
about
a
that.
Russian R. Like the R, a cursive R. That's how pretty much how it all looks. After oh no, it's so sad. I'm sorry. So
Oh, that's
someone
pain.
once laughed after I spoke Spanish and I almost cried. I'm so sorry you had to do that. See, so here's some insight about me is that I do know a little bit of Spanish, but I can speak mostly Spanglish, like a mixture between English and Spanish, which is most common in where I live. But when it comes to like Spanish as like full Spanish, I'm not great at it. I can't really hold my own. I mean, I might need some help, but I'm not the greatest at it. But when it comes to like certain terms and just Spanglish, I'm usually fairly good at it.
Well, you
My
see,
parents didn't teach me
I
Spanish.
don't even know Spanglish. I just
Wait, Dom, you're like half and half, like half white, half Mexican, right?
I
yeah,
didn't have
basically.
Yeah.
I'm a white skin.
Basically. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
my
also
mom.
white. I'm more Mexican than white, but I'm more white.
I don't know.
Technically,
I want to
okay.
get a.
Now I refuse to speak Spanish.
Oh
I'm
God,
sorry.
that is pain.
It is. I mean,
Imagine. Oh.
Imagining.
yeah. Spanglish is. I mean, Spanglish is fairly simple. It's just like a little bit of Spanish with English. Um, though I can speak. I mean, a fair decent amount of Spanish. Like every once in a while, you'll hear me like say stuff in Spanish, and it's not bad. Although I will say, I remember one time I had a friend, and he was like, um, because I don't know if he actually knew what he was saying, but he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get me a novio, and it's like,
Oh
what? And
goodness.
it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get me a novio, and it's like, you know what you're saying, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get a girl, and he's like, I'm like, no, you're saying you're gonna go get yourself a boyfriend, and he's like, oh, and then he told me he's like, I've been saying that all day today, and I'm like,
Oh,
you poor soul, you
Oh, rip
absolutely
to that
poor
guy.
soul.
Rip to that guy.
he's no.
No,
It-
Spanish
Yeah,
is weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
One
Spanish
one
is
I
one
weird.
single word can completely mix up what you're
Change.
going after. Yeah, complete one little continent can completely change what you're going after.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Adon.
Both. I'm like technically fully Spanish,
Mhm.
but my parents never really taught me how to
Same.
properly speak Spanish and like pronunciation and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I basically had to learn from like hearing and watching them and whatever.
I mean
And
that's kind of
like
how all of us are.
Yeah, Adon, do your parents speak Spanish?
My dad does not speak Spanish, but my mom is fluent.
Mm.
Like my mom's side of the family is fluent. My grandfather and my grandma on my dad's side are fluent, but they never taught my dad Spanish, so he doesn't really know Spanish. But
Yeah.
I'm not fluent, but I'm not like I don't know anything. Like if you're
Mhm.
fun fact, I once heard two assholes. They were speaking about me in Spanish, and they were being kind of jerks, and
Mhm.
they said something.
Okay.
They were being quite profane. I was just like, no manches perra, and just shut up. And I looked at them and I'm like, I'm right here. I can hear you.
Mhm.
And the look on her face.
Oh,
Normally,
rip.
people are a little tan, and here in Arizona because of the sun. She went pale, pale like the snow,
nice.
like a cloud.
She went
Just
Twilight Vampire pale.
she went Twilight Vampire pale,
Oh
and
God.
it
Ugh.
was not a pretty sight.
Okay.
She was
The only
mortified.
way I would know Spanish is if someone's yelling at me in Spanish. It's weird.
Uh,
Like
I understand that.
I don't understand a word of Spanish, but if I'm getting yelled at in Spanish, I know I know the answer to the universe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
mhm.
me too as well. Like my mom starts swearing at me in Spanish. She starts telling me to go do stuff. I know what to do.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
I don't know a lick of Spanish. I
I
know
don't
like 3 words.
I don't know what the word for sink is, but if she's yelling at me to go
But
clean the
yeah,
sink in
if I'm
Spanish,
getting
I know
yelled
to
at,
go
yeah,
clean the sink.
yeah.
Yeah.
She'll say, "Go clean the moon" in Spanish. I'd be like, "I don't know what you're saying." She yells at me. Oh, let me learn. Let me be an astronaut real quick. I got you.
Wait, she says, "Ve limpia la lona."
Yes.
You got to yell at me.
You gotta yell.
I can't yell at the moment. I'm currently in like this side house of my house, and or like a side room at my house, and I can't
Yeah.
really speak loud.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, I mean, and I will say, I mean, can you technically be like half and half, like half white and half Mexican? Because Mexican
Yeah,
isn't, or like
that's what I am.
Hispanic
And
isn't.
it's
It's
yeah,
not.
it's like considered white.
It's yeah. It's technically being Hispanic is
You can be
considered
like,
white, but it's an ethnicity, not a race.
Yeah,
mhm.
that's why.
that's
That's
confusing.
why I always hated doing that stupid school thing because it's like, "What's
Yeah,
your ethnicity?" I'm like Hispanic, and it's like, "What's your race?" And it's like white, and I'm
Hispanic.
like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, it's the
I
same
always
thing, is
put
it
other.
not?" I, I always just put Hispanic and white
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
I
like
think
same.
yeah, that's what I do. Because I think it's
I
Hispanic is classified as being white.
It
If it
is.
doesn't matter to me, then I'll put white because, well, that's how everyone looks at me now.
Yeah.
You're not the tannest of people.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean, normal.
just
I
gonna
know
say
that.
that.
I I've
But
been
you also
told
walk
I'm,
around like a GTA
Twilight
character.
vampire vibe. Oh, that's cool.
Actually, funny enough, Milani, technically I could put Native American, at least from what I understand from what I've done research on, I could put Native American, like when they ask you like what your race is, because from what I can contract, my tata is Native American, my nano is half Native American, and my grandparents on my dad's side are each a quarter.
Imagine having grandparents.
Whoa,
Wait,
So-
y'all have grandparents?
I want to do a DNA test. Like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a card carry. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's actually
I
really
want to
cool.
take a DNA test. I
Um,
wanna. I
All I
wanna
know is
see
that my dad's.
what I am.
All I know is my dad's Mexican, my mom's Italian. That's all I know.
all what I know is that my dad is Hispanic because his family tree comes from one side comes from Texas. That's like when they were from Mexico and they seceded and broke off and become the Texan Republic, and the other half of my dad's side of my dad's family is like from Mexico. Like they came from Mexico. We
That's
actually
how my dad's family is.
we actually know that my great grandfather got deported by the border. But he got deported from the United States when he tried to illegally move to the United States. He got deported and then came back legally, and we still have his green card and all that stuff. As for my mom's side, as far as we know, we're Native and Hispanic because apparently, according to urban legend of my family, and by urban legend I mean this is pretty well known, is that I'm the ninth generation of my family who's been born and raised in Tucson. So you can trace my ancestors 9 generations, and they're here. They were here during the founding of Tucson, back in 1775.
Sick.
That's cool. I'm the first generation.
Yep.
Yeah, my parents are from Cali, and then my dad's parents were from Mexico, and then my mom's parents were, I have no clue.
Okay, I will say, I find it absolutely infuriating when people are like, "You down there from Mexico?" And it's like, no, stop, please. You're not saying it right. It's
Y'all
Mexico.
from Mexico? Nice.
Like they
Mexico.
they always accent the Mexico.
hmm
Mexico? Yeah, rock on, dude.
Jesus.
I go there for spring break, dude.
Like just say Mexico if you're gonna say
So,
Mexico.
I also visit La Bahamas.
Oh my god.
I recoil. That was
All
terrible.
right, I'm gonna have to ask you to shut up for the rest of your life. Thank
Yeah,
you.
please do.
Who?
So Milani says also, I also do not like Italians. Okay, don't like Abby. All right, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, Abby.
Oh, jeez.
My father is just white. Yeah, I thought your father was. I thought your father had a little bit of Hispanic in him. I mean, that was just me. I know your mom's like definitely Hispanic. Apparently, my family is like that too. Yeah, I know your mom is Hispanic, but I thought your dad was a little Hispanic as well. My cousins have traced our records back to the Civil War when the Union soldier marched. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Funny enough, my family, I apparently have an ancestor that fought the Alamo, in the defense of the Alamo, which I guess according to my grandfather, not my grandfather, my grandma, stakes the claim that no matter what people say, that we have a legal right to live in Texas because our ancestors fought for Texas in the Alamo and died for it. And on top of that, my grandfather has a rifle that was passed down from his grandfather or something like that. I don't remember the full story, but my grandfather has a rifle. It's a 30, or yeah, 30. Is that right, Eric? 30.
Honestly, I don't care about like titles in Spanish or English.
No,
or
I'm
anything.
talking about the number. It's 30, right? Or is it 30?
30?
30, yeah.
30. Yeah.
30. It's
30.
30.
Train, like
Train.
train, but
Yeah.
like with the train.
Yeah, 30. That's what I've been saying.
I like how I'm the one being scolded by my family for having shitty Spanish.
Yeah,
I wish my
I don't know
parents
why I
really
brain
taught me
farted
Spanish
on it.
early.
Yeah, I don't know why I brain farted on that, but he has a 30 on that he has on his mantle that he proudly shows and hangs. But allegedly that rifle was used by an ancestor of mine during a raid during one of Santa Anna's raids.
Sick.
And it killed a lieutenant. It killed one of his lieutenants and several of his men, according to legend. We can't exactly prove it, but it's what's been passed down.
Time travel. Hell yeah.
I don't know a lot about my family.
All I
Y'all
know
know
is
shit
that
about your families? Nice.
That-
Must be nice.
Wait, okay, so I have a question for y'all, and even for those of you who are in chat, I mean, I'd say we have 7 right now. So this also goes for you guys. Do any of you guys celebrate Dia de los Muertos?
Yeah,
well, yes.
with my dad's side, not my mom.
Garbage truck for life. Is that live?
Yes, this is live.
Yeah, this is live.
Oh, why is that so hard to read? It's so bright.
Yeah,
Garbage trucks for life.
Yeah, let me see if I can expand that.
No, it's not the like I have the chat on my TV, but like it's big enough.
Why is it so small? I'm trying to get it to where it's bigger and it's not working.
But yeah, Dia de los Muertos, usually celebrated at school. I don't. Okay, this is gonna sound really shitty, but I don't care about the dead.
Oh,
Okay, buddy.
All right.
okay.
No, like in a respectful way though. Like, I accept that they lived their lives, but I'd rather not focus on the past, but
You guys
the
want to see
future and
my
present
altar from
instead.
last year? It was cute.
Talk about
Ooh, soup.
Our favorite soups.
I hate soup.
My family does celebrate it to a small extent. I mean, we do have a little mantle. We just put our like on the mantle of where our fire is, our fireplace. And we put some petals around it. We don't put them on the floor, because we don't want
You
to get
wanna-
dirty.
I'm gonna send my altar from last year. It's cute.
We don't do like all that. We do like candles. We put a little stuff there for like my nana and people that we have up there, but nothing grandiose. And then we go trick or treating.
That's cool. Wait, trick or treating?
Yeah.
But isn't that on the 2nd and Halloween is on the 31st?
Well, technically, but
What? Okay.
who's
Okay.
counting.
Yep, people out passing candy.
I mean, let's be honest. The 31st to the 2nd here is just a one nonstop party.
Yeah.
We only talk about it when school mentions it, but we don't celebrate. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I sent my
Oh,
altar
this year we
a
put my
general done.
grandfather's watch near his picture this year. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Looks pretty.
I don't set any of it up. It's my dad.
It's still in my head.
Oh no.
The movie Coco?
No, that movie's pretty good. The song,
cute.
the song, it's still in my head.
No, hit the phone.
No, we can't. Shut up.
He's talking about.
Please, shut. I hate that song so much. Okay,
You hate Remember Me?
I have a story. I have something to tell about the movie Coco. As a mariachi, I hate that movie so much. I hate
Why?
it.
Or
Okay.
why?
Because they make you play it, right?
Exactly.
Dude,
Que-
remember? It's such a good
I
song,
see,
though.
I see. It's so pretty.
Recuérdame.
We played it.
Recuérdame is so overplayed. Like everyone asks for it, but it's like no, we're not playing
to
this song.
travel far.
Okay, Eric, can you please shut up? Eric, Disney's gonna copyright strike me. Please be quiet. They're gonna find this video.
I stopped.
Don't let it make you
Dominic,
cry.
please stop. Dominic, I swear to God.
I have that song engraved in my mind. Remember
I-
when we played it for like the
And
last
if I'm
concert?
far away,
I
I
know,
hold
and I
you
hate it.
in my
Dominic,
heart.
please shut.
Wait, didn't we play
I
it for eighth grade?
sing a secret
Yeah.
song to you.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, those years were cursed.
They were cursed.
My
Um,
time in band was cursed. It
yes.
was. Ugh, gross.
I genuinely hate that, like, those songs. I mean, the only song that I genuinely think is kind of cool from Coco is Yorona, because that's an actual
yes!
song.
Oh my god,
Yorona
Yes,
yeah,
is
I
that
love
song
that
is
song so
awesome.
much.
It is, because I like what
It's
they
so
did with it is
pretty.
that, one, it's an actual song that
Yeah.
exists, but the way they
Didn't
did
they
it,
like didn't they like not modernize it? Didn't they
They
like change it just a little bit just for the
yeah,
movie?
yeah, they
they
did it
did.
just for the movie, but I think they did it in a really nice way, and that
Yeah.
they didn't taint it in the sense that they throw. I mean, a lot of songs will remix them and just like completely throw out what the original message was. I think they did it
Yeah.
really well because it still has the message of the original song, and if you can understand pieces of Spanish, you can understand what it's saying. Like, I will climb to the highest mountain for you, or um
It's just a
when I
really nice
cried, it
song
cried
in
too.
general.
When I cried the fire,
Yeah.
cried too. I think it's genuinely really nice. And how they did that is like there's not exactly the lyrics from the original song, but they kept the aspect of it. They kept the emotion of it still there. And on top of that, they
The
kept the
tone.
melody. They kept like the way the song sounds. Like if you listen to Yorona from Coco and you listen to the original version, the melody is still there. They still keep the melody.
The voice actor was really
Yes, I
good.
do know who Joe is. Do you know who you know not Cadence, Candace is? By any chance?
Wait, actually, since we're talking about La Llorona, we should talk about ghosts.
Ghosts are
Dude,
they
Adon,
exist.
remember when we had that like
Yeah,
whole
we had a
5 hour
whole
conversation?
yeah. I also do know who Steve Jobs is, yeah. I know Steve Jobs.
Ligma balls.
You know who Kenma is? I don't believe in ghosts,
So,
by the
Yo,
way.
did you hear that
Howell,
Steve Jobs side of
you wanna
Ligma?
leave? Who's Steve Jobs? Ligma balls.
But yeah, we
So-
like talk about
So,
supernatural.
Howell, you
ghosts,
wanna
like,
leave,
dumb stuff.
dog?
Yes, ghost time.
Yes, I agree.
Exactly.
Ghost Town. Let's do
Dude,
this.
ghost time.
So who wants
Okay.
to go first?
Save it for another.
Let's let Dominic go first.
Fuck you. No.
Okay.
All right. You go first, Eric.
Oh. Well, mine's a little long. Is that all right?
Go for
Do
it.
continue.
Okay. So, I moved into this house, kind of near Sunnyside, back in 2007, right? And rent was pretty cheap and whatever, and it was a steal basically. Except the landlords never told my parents that the past tenants that have been there never lasted a year.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Right? Like straight from a scary movie and whatever. And we were like, okay, it's whatever.
Eric, I don't mean to interrupt you. I feel really bad, but can you guys look at chat? Jesus Christ. I don't know whether
It's fine.
I feel bad for laughing, but
Or Jews. Because they were. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
That's
Howell,
Wild.
leave chat. Fuck you. Fucking leave.
I like your name, YOLO McSwaggins.
He's a fucking loser.
Who is this man?
One of
I
my
have
friends.
no idea, but YOLO,
yeah, YOLO.
YOLO Mc. Oh, I can't say that.
Oh, D&D.
Hey, yo, mute me real
I freaking
quick.
love D&D.
Okay, I'll mute you real quick.
Dude. Ugh. You're not playing D&D. Fuck you.
We should play D&D sometime, actually.
I'm down.
I'll
That'd be so
pass.
fun.
Wait, Dominic, you want me to mute you real quick?
No,
Oh,
I was
okay.
kidding.
I'm sorry.
Shall I continue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. so tenants only lasted a year or whatnot. And the first year it was okay. I didn't really notice anything until a lot of snakes started appearing, a lot of creatures, just like creatures you wouldn't see in a normal neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
but all surrounding my house. we like drove through the neighborhood once, and we were checking like if our other neighbors had the same issue. It was just our house.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And we thought, okay, like we should go to church and see if we find God and whatever. And yeah, it was all right until it was my third grade. This was 2013, 2012, 2013. During this time, my mom enrolled me and my siblings in catechism, which is religious school.
Yeah.
I went to catechism too. Which one did you go to?
I went to catechism as well.
San Juan.
Yep, I know what that is.
Yeah, it's the church next to that Peter Piper's on Apple.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I think
I went to the one on Midvale. It was like behind a. It was next to like a swap meet, kind of like one of the tiny swap
Yeah.
meets.
That actually, Eric, that's where they had my nana's funeral. Was that church?
That's coincidental.
My church, I went to the one that's all the way down. What is it? What street does Aho become? Like if you go down, if you go down Aho and then it turns, what does it become?
I'm not gonna lie, I always hated catechism. It was boring and like I didn't learn anything.
I went to San Javier mission.
Oh.
Mine had a
I didn't-
lot of. Mine was pretty cool. I mean, I think because the priest that we had at my church, he was pretty cool. Like he was chill. I liked him. He was cool. Not like one of those ones where it's like, oh, they're all pedophiles. No, this dude was actually like Father Bob, dude. He was cool.
Oh, Father Bob! I'm
Father
so
Bob.
sure. Oh, Father
Shout out
Bob.
to Father Bob.
That
I mean,
sounds like a keto name.
I mean, he's kind of dead, so.
Oh.
Shout out to the grave. I never went to catechism. I just went to that church.
Oh.
My parents never made me. My mom wasn't Catholic. She was Christian.
Yeah, that's the. I'm not gonna ask. Not gonna just do the same thing.
I know, but my mom just.
I
It
almost
never
think that
happened.
My mom never finished the paperwork. Yikes! I was actually supposed to do my confirmation last year, but I didn't because it was all gonna be online. My parents were like, "You gotta do it in person."
Oh yeah, didn't me and Hasi invite you for the?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that would have been fun with you.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I'm a Catholic like through and through. There's no shaking my belief in it, but like, Yellow says humanity is doomed, but who cares? We're all gonna die. We're all going to die, and after 3 generations, no one is gonna know us or what you do. Your great grandfather. No one's gonna know your great grandfather's name, what they did, and who they are. Actually, you'd be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yolo McSwaggins, he's a church nerd. So like, you want the link to the Discord? You could join and you could talk all your shit.
Yeah,
I got you.
I want to finish my story.
I will say I am with him in that. Not necessarily because when you, at least in Hispanic cultures, you do try to remember people that came before you. Like I know at least some of the names of my ancestors that came long before me. They were long dead before me. Like my great grandfather's name was Simon, and then the right great grandfather before me was Eugenio, and we still know and talk of them today. So I think that. You need to make this. Is my personal philosophy is you need to make a stain on history, whether it's of course good or bad. Hopefully good, in that you can go and see all these things.
Motherfucker joined so quick.
YOLO McSwaggin.
My
The
God.
motherfucker joined so quick.
Nice.
He instant just join.
Oh, we
All
have
right.
13 viewers.
Oh, we're at
Oh.
13 viewers.
All right,
Hell
hold on.
yeah.
Good job,
Hello,
Adon.
everybody.
Good job.
I love to see you guys here. Please, I know it's gonna be cheesy. Please go ahead. Please follow. I mean, I really appreciate it if you were to follow. Of course, you can't subscribe yet. I mean, there's no donation system
I'm
yet as well.
unsubscribing.
But I would really appreciate it if you go ahead and hit that follow button. That would really help me out.
Well, this is why I left you guys to
Thank
do
you.
this.
Thank you, YOLO. I appreciate the follow,
left?
man.
Oh yeah.
I left the party for this bullshit.
Damn. That sucks.
My great grandfather's nickname's name was, and she served for around a decade in the Tucson. Oh, that's actually really cool. The South Tucson Council. That's actually pretty cool.
What, are you gonna get beat if you talk too loud, dog? Oh,
He
he's
dipped.
gone.
Yeah,
And
he's
he's...
cool. Well, we
and he
had
died.
YOLO in the call for a little while. That was nice.
Oh, Eric, we interrupted his story
Okay,
like a million times.
yeah. I'm so sorry, Eric. Please do continue.
It's okay, sir. It's all right.
Alright, so back to Steven Universe.
Yeah,
No!
Steven Universe. Yeah, it actually Eric sure reminded me of Steven Universe in that one episode.
So, my mother signed me and my siblings up for catechism, whatnot. My brother, he was a junior, sophomore, and my sister, she was in like 7th grade, 8th, or like 7th grade, and well, I was in. Shit, no, I'm getting. Does not matter. So it was okay for a while until we realized that my brother was becoming a bit depressed, full on like going to the extremes or trying to, right?
Mhm.
And while that was happening, he stopped eating. He, grew detached to our family. He just wasn't the same as he was 5 months prior to that. And my sister, something happened that she started getting marks on her skin, kind of like with like fork marks,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and hives.
Oh, dear.
It was rough. And while that was happening, my mother and father were hearing noises and seeing shadows in their bedroom. Right? it was funky. It was funky. And well, my mom, she was noticing all of these things and whatever, and decided that we should like become full on full on Catholic Christians, whatever. Like she got into Buddhism, and like
Oh.
he was. She really wanted to like find God in whatever, and so like, while she was doing that, the situation with my brother and sister got worse, and while that was happening, one night I wake up in like a sweaty daze and go to the restroom, turn on the light, because usually during that time we would turn off all the lights in the house, so it was pitch black. And so I turned on the light from the restroom, and using that light, it would like light up the whole house. Actually, it was weird. Well, it would light up the living room, and just with that, it was enough for me to like find my way throughout the house. So that night, I went to the living room, went to go get water, and I thought I noticed something on the wall. There was like a gigantic, slendy figure on. Yeah,
Concerning.
like how when there's a grayish room, you can still tell like that there's something darker there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it was like,
Dude, how do you think I navigate through my house at night? You think I use light? Gross. I use the silhouettes.
Echolocation. That's what I use.
no,
I go caca and I see everything.
I go.
The thing was that um in that wall that shadow appeared in, there was nothing covering it. You know, there was there shouldn't have been anything covering it. It was a blank wall, and you know, like yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I thought, okay, this is just my imagination. I'll go get water. As I went to go get the water, um, my mom's laptop was on the kitchen table, and uh, you know how when it's charging a laptop, it still has that light on, indicating that it's charging.
Yeah.
Well, um, the light on my mom's laptop was like super bright and whatever, and for some reason, the screen turned on. Like I was nowhere near it. The screen turned on, and when I went to look at where the light was hitting, I saw a kind of decomposing body sitting on the table, looking at the screen, then slowly look at me and like try to reach out to me, and I was like, "No way, Joseph! Nuh-uh,
The hell?
And so I freaking ran to my bedroom, and
You know, I'm sorry to interrupt. Something like that also happened to me. That shit was scary. I was like 7. I
dude,
was maybe even younger.
imagine if you were 10. Like by that age, you should have like some consciousness, like of what's real and what's not, right?
Yeah.
The thing what okay, I'll let you finish and then I'll tell mine.
All right.
Okay. So I went to my room, I went to my bunk bed, and my brother, he was like sleeping under and whatnot. The next morning, my mom wakes me up with her yells, screaming at my brother, asking him why he's cutting his back. And he's like, "Mom, I can't cut my back. I have nothing in my room. I don't know how I got these scratch marks, and you know, like, I don't know what to say." And the scratch marks, like, it was obvious that they were in like the form of like something animalistic, kind of like the Wolverine scratches, the 3 marks.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, and so like, we decided, okay, you know, this is getting a little freaky. And afterwards, like about a month later, my mom, she was able to go to the doctor so that they could check on my sister on what's happening with her like body. Like why is she getting hives? Why is she getting all these scratch marks?
Hormones.
Like it wasn't. They actually have no idea still.
And
So you know how when you get an X-ray, they tell you to take off all metal and whatnot because it's gonna like affect the thing.
yeah.
Well, when they took the X-ray of my sister, they immediately came back into the room and told her, and well, how she says they yelled at her, saying that, why are you what? Why didn't you take off your necklace? You know, and she's like, "What necklace? I don't wear jewelry." And they're like, "Why are you lying to us? We can see that you're wearing your necklace right here." And on the diagram, it shows that around her neck was like a golden, was something in the form of a necklace. Yeah,
That's
and
weird.
like my sister, she had no jewelry at the time, so it was pretty weird. Anyways, they took a couple of stuff. They took some of her blood, and you know whatnot, and she was feeling a bit dizzy. So afterwards, they went to Walmart to go get some orange juice, and this was just my mom and my sister, right? When they came back to the car, my mom found a note saying, "Jesus is with you always. he knows that if you need help, he will always be there.
What?
Right? Yeah. And my mom, she was like checking if any other cars had the same note. And guess what?
None.
None of them had the note.
Weird.
And my mom was like, okay, like this is getting a little bit weirder and whatnot. I want to see if I can try something. So she filled up like 8 red Solo cups filled with what do you say? Blessed water, holy water. That's
Holy
the name.
There
water.
you go. How do you get holy water? You boil the hell out
Boil
of
the
it.
hell out of it.
Aga.
So
I
funny.
have a quick question.
Yeah.
So I just left real quick to go get water and water to water and go pee. I missed. I think the last thing I heard was you were scratching your back. You had like cutting your back.
No,
My
that was his
brother.
brother.
Oh, his brother.
Well,
Could you give me a really quick summary of what's happened since then?
so
Note on car.
yeah,
Jesus.
a note, a strange note from Jesus, I guess, on my mom's car. Um, they they took a X-ray exam of my sister, and you know how they say like don't use any metals in there because it's gonna fuck up the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they found a sort of like necklace form thing around her neck,
Concerning.
but she had no necklace. Yeah. So yeah.
Get an exorcist.
My mom, she decided to do a little test and filled up a lot of red Solo cups with holy water. And I remember because she made me fill them up. And she put one under everyone's beds, right? Just one cup of holy water under everyone's bed. And, like someplace where you would not expect to see, right?
Yeah.
And, she went off to like take care of my sister and me and whatnot at like our school. Yeah. And during that time, my brother had come home from his high school, Sunnyside, actually. And since we lived close, he was able to get in and whatnot. And the second that we returned from my elementary school, my brother started screaming at my mom, saying, "What? Why are all these cups like here? Ah, And my mom was so confused as to like, what are you talking about? And on the desk, he had put every single Solo cup of holy water on the table.
Wait, your brother put them there, or?
No. So my mom, she hid them
Yeah, under the
somewhere
beds.
where no one else could, like find.
Yeah.
Except my brother, instead of getting just one, he got all of them.
What?
And he was like screaming at my mother saying, why do you have this in the house and whatnot?
What?
Yeah. It was weird.
It's scary.
And so my mom was like, okay, this,
Mhm.
and whatnot. And so like she forced my brother to like go to catechism. He wouldn't want to go. He was like pretty not angsty, like in a way that everyone was like death and whatever, but he was just not okay, right?
Mhm.
So in that time, he was invited
Like,
to
was he like animate about like not wanting to go?
yeah. He was like,
Like,
I don't
was
want
he
to go
freaking
because I
out?
don't believe. Yeah,
Seems
actually.
possessed to me.
Maybe. Actually, but then for some reason he did want to go to this one retreat, right? And my mom, she would always buy him like treats from Walmart so that he could take and share with the rest of his class. And
The rest of his youth group.
yeah. Basically. And when they came back from Walmart, it was a cloudy day, and you know, there shouldn't have been any noise whatsoever, right? It was just windy and whatnot, but for some reason, the second that they got off from the car, they started hearing music, and not just any music, but like how do you say it?
Devil's music.
No, like angelic music. You know how there's like harps
Angelic
and, you know,
music.
like little
Like
sorry,
Wow.
But,
what like
like a full-on angelic chorus and like harps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know that it couldn't have been from my dad's TV because you know we were watching fucking Star Wars, and this was in like one of the talking scenes. It couldn't have been a fucking angelic noise, right? And
Yeah.
actually, my mom has a recording of it where like behind the noise of the wind, you can hear the noise. I want to see if she could send it to me like sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right,
But-
sorry.
Well-
I got a call. I kind of missed some stuff.
Okay. I'll speak
Angelic music. Yeah.
angelic music. Yeah, basically.
Okay. Is that all you were talking about?
Yeah.
All right,
I
cool.
was just saying how my mom and brother were hearing angelic music while I was inside watching Star Wars. And yeah.
Seems a little concerning.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you talking about? Angelic music? That's like an amazing sign you could possibly have.
It was a weird sign though. It was a weird sign.
Wait, how is it a good sign?
Oh, definitely a good sign.
Well, it was, I think, a good turning point because afterwards, my brother, he got better. Holy shit, my cat's just walking in. That scared me.
Meow meow.
Yeah.
Yo, yo. Oh, I.
So
Yeah.
my brother got better. My sister, she,
Yeah, I got very close.
You know exactly what I was
Yo.
about to say too.
You got very, very close.
my brother got better. My sister got better too. I missed some parts actually. Some minor stuff, but my mom had bought me and my siblings crucifixes and
Oh, I have a rosary.
rosaries and
I've got a
crucifixes.
statue.
I
And,
have a blue rosary. It looks really nice. I like it.
I have a black one. Eat that.
I've got a statue.
I'll show you my rosary on Wednesday. I got you, dog. If we see each other, I'll show it to you. It looks really nice.
All right.
So
I always keep it in my bag.
Are you playing with a knife?
Who, me? No, I'm
Yeah.
throwing my AirPod case.
Oh. That's what I used to use to play with a knife.
It's like a
So-
rubber case, so like it's
Oh.
and it's colliding with flesh at Mach 10.
Oh no.
whatchamacallit. So my mom had bought us rosaries and crucifixes, and all the crucifixes in my room, which I was sharing with my brother, would always fall, even though they were like safely put in place and whatnot. And the rosaries, whenever my sister would wear them, they would break. You know?
Uh,
Yeah,
I'm so sure. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, and the thing was that like these rosaries were like the good shit, you know. This was like it wasn't the shitty kinds. It was like the full on metal, barely new, you know, couldn't have broken on first moment, but for my sister, she had to go through like 7. Yeah.
Right.
I think
And
I've only owned one rosary in my entire life, and that was when my dad died, when I
Oh.
first got it.
Dang.
oh, I'm sorry.
yeah. Um. Uh. uh. And so, I apologize. The whole dad dying.
It's all good.
Eric seems very uncomfortable.
He's
No,
like,
it's
oh,
because
oh, oh.
it's been a lot. It's been a lot because
Mhm.
like besides the rosaries breaking, my brother being suicidal, whatnot, and my sister getting all the fucking like
Hives.
yeah. There was also like shadows in my room and noises calling out to my younger sister, or like mimicking the voice of my younger sister to call out to my mom, right? Even though my sister wouldn't be at the house or she would be in a room opposite to where the noise is coming from, right?
Mhm.
And there was one night where our house was egged, right?
Hecked.
Yeah, it was
It was
egged.
probably me.
And
Probably, dude. Just 10-year-old you freaking egging my house.
This is what you
Except,
get.
the weird thing was, you know how egg stains could be, cleaned off and whatnot?
Kind of.
Like mostly cleaned off.
Yeah.
Well, these egg stains like left a dark mark on the house somehow, even though this was during the night and we cleaned it early in the morning. Yeah.
The
And
devil's
so
eggs.
it was pretty odd, and it became even weirder when one day, this was like in my 7th grade year actually. My mom, she was alone at the house. She was talking to her sister, and out of nowhere, both her and her sister, who was on the phone, they both heard like a loud "boo," right, coming from the closet of my mom. And when my mom went to go look, someone somehow was able to put in a freaking like a large pebble inside the closet, and we still don't know how, because in that closet there was no way that could have happened.
Yeah.
The window. So how do I, the room that she was in didn't have a normal closet. It was more like a walk-in closet, and it was very small and compact. Brick
Oh, it's
wall.
like a 2-step walk-in closet, like one of the tiny ones.
It was a tiny closet, and except the doorway, it was like pretty small, not small enough or not big enough so that somehow a pebble of that size could reach in. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the angle of where the pebble was in was like directly under a picture of Jesus Christ that she had inside of the closet.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I have a
That's
picture of Jesus in my
concerning.
hallway.
And so it was pretty weird, and it kind of coincided. All of these events coincided near the times whenever my parents wanted to leave the house, right? So it was a 2-year lease agreement, and my parents would always like they try to stay there for like 10 years. Wait, they tried like 7 years, right? 2, 4, 6, 8 years, give or take. And by the 8th year, they're like, all right, it's time to like move out. You know, we have enough money now. You know, functional job and whatnot. We should like go find a place to buy, not rent.
Yeah.
And whenever like they were like trying to leave, something bad always happened. Like my sister getting the hives to pay off the doctor bills, etc., etc. And you know, none of us were able to leave the house. And that was until my brother got a sliver of good luck, and was able
Good
to move in.
luck.
With his friends. Yes, good luck.
Mhm.
He was able to move out of the house and move in with some friends. And when that happened, for some reason, he was able to have like a frick ton of good luck. You know, he
Yeah.
he found a position at a bank. He immediately went up the ranks. He freaking like he was able to like buy a lot of stuff for himself. He was actually happy, and
That's
you
good.
know,
Yeah.
it was good, but you know, it seemed a bit confusing because while that was happening, a lot more shit was happening inside the house.
Oh.
It got to the point that I started hearing noises and I started getting scratch marks on my back. And because my brother left, that meant I kept the room to myself. The room that always had a lot of shit going on. You know,
Is
the
this
shadow, the noises.
your older brother or younger brother?
This was me.
No, like the one that had the scratch marks, older or younger?
Older. I don't have a younger brother.
Okay.
Yeah. So my brother, older, you know, he had the scratch marks first. He was the one seeing shit in the house and whatnot. And
Because like
yeah,
evil spirits or like spirits tend to go for like younger.
yeah, it was weird. It was weird because
Younger, like more like
the more
influent.
innocent.
Yeah, or like
Yeah,
influential people, like people that could be influenced easier, like
yeah.
younger people.
It was pretty weird. And um, this was actually
How old was he when this happened?
he was like 16, 17, right?
Oh,
And uh, when this happened, it was last year.
Oh.
Or like 1 or 2 years ago. Yeah.
so what, like freshman year,
Uh,
sophomore year?
it was sophomore year because I remember reading a comic. I was reading a comic book in my room when I started seeing a shadow move across the room and shit. Like, I
Is
had
that why
to.
you started working out so you could fight them shadows?
I no.
Trying to GTA walk to them, be like, "Hey fool,
The GTA
I-
walk.
I don't like your kind around here."
I
That
started-
sounds a little racist.
I started
Oh.
working out because I'm pretty self-conscious about my body.
Don't worry, we all lie. You're not special.
Yes.
Beefman versus Poltergeist.
Okay,
No,
you know what? You know what?
The way I said it, and the words that I used made it sound so racist.
I'm very tempted to use the bedtime
Beefman
the
versus
bedtime
Poltergeist.
podcast episode 5, Beefman versus Poltergeist.
Do it.
dude, no, actually, okay. So, what I genuinely want to do in the future is get enough money so I can actually buy the house.
Oh well, yeah, that's everyone's dream to buy their
Their
childhood home.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I
I
hate
want to
this
buy it
house.
because I want to like actually see
Demolish
if
it.
all this shit was like
Real.
either in our minds and like fucking my brother was lying to us and you know my sister she was lying to us, or if this was like some real shit. You know,
Didn't you see like a decomposing body?
I
Thought.
so this goes back to what I was saying. in my room. I had my door closed because my dog, he would always like freak out and like try to go into my room, right?
Mhm.
And so I kept my door closed and whatnot, and my room at the time had no light, so I was basically just going off by moonlight. Right?
Yeah.
And while that was happening, I was reading a comic book, and under the moonlight, so romantic. And that's when I started hearing scratch marks on the door,
Ugh.
right? And I was like,
Who the fuck is outside? Hold on, I'll
yeah.
be back.
It's the decomposing body. He's outside.
Oh,
He's
It's the
waiting.
Wendigo.
wait.
It's the
So
Wendigo.
I was thinking, okay, it might be my cat,
Mhm.
And so I texted my sister, and she's like, "No, the cat's in my room. Why?" I was like, "I'm hearing scratch marks on my door." And she's like, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking loser. Like you're
Wow.
just making this up." And I was like, okay." And so, I kept the door closed, and I started hearing like how when you can hear how a finger glides on a door, like on a surface.
Mhm.
Well, I started hearing a sort of finger slide up from the bottom of the door to the doorknob, right?
Ew.
And it started like shaking a bit, and I was like, what the fuck?
Scary.
That's scary.
And well, that was happening too. The light from my TV turned on unexpectedly, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, couldn't have been me, so I'll turn it off. And it had this green light for a second. Like a full-on bright green light.
Mhm.
And the shadow of the green light, for somehow, there was like a shadow walking across.
Oh,
If that makes sense.
that's scary.
Yeah, I was genuinely terrified that I I kept the light on my phone on to see if like this shit was like genuinely happening.
Mhm.
And that's when my mom she opens the door, right? And this was a little bit after the scratch marks and door opening, or yeah. And she's like, "Eric, like, is everything okay?" And I was like, kinda. Why do you ask?" And she's like, "It's because I heard someone call my name, and it was in
What?
like your voice." I was like, I never called your name." She's like, yes, you did. Duh. Like,
Mhm.
and I was like, Mom, I never called your name, but something weird did happen, I started hearing scratch marks on the door. The doorknob started moving. The light from my TV turned on, and in the reflection, there was a shadow.
Oh God.
And she's like, okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Go sleep. Go grab your blankets and sleep on the ground with your sisters. And I was like, okay. Wait, no. That was another time. She made me sleep on the couch that night.
All right.
Yeah. And I was like genuinely terrified.
Yeah, I bet.
The car, dude.
That
Yes,
would.
we checked everything. All right. This was like freaking monthly thing too. Because the AC on at my house wasn't working every now and then, and my dad, he was like, he's a repairman basically. He's great. um, he would always try to fix the like AC and then check if like everything's all good, and he would go to the extremes to like make sure that everything is okay, so that it wouldn't break down. so that everything would work, and yet everything would still, fuck up.
Hmm.
And so this was last year, or a year and a half ago, basically. Yeah. Because I've been at this house for a year now. And it took me like 3 months. It was weird. That's it.
Sounds weird.
We were able to get out of the house because my brother was able to like buy a house. And while
Mhm.
that was happening, my closet started getting scratches somehow, and we're like, how? I have nothing in there. How?
Mhm.
And but yeah. Basically, we were able to move out.
That's good.
At this place, we joke about the ghosts and whatever. We're like, yeah, freaking Pepito. That's what we call
Oh.
Pepito. Yeah, it was it was a. I gotta say, I lost my mind at that house.
I bet.
I
I
will. I
it,
will
it,
say.
oh,
You go.
I apologize. Go
You
ahead.
go. Okay. I will say, throughout this whole story, I did go and grab my back when I went to get water. I went and grabbed the Jesus candle,
Mm-hmm.
the Catholic candle that you light. It has Jesus on the front of it. I went and I grabbed it and I put that in my room and I lit it, and now it's just here in my room to protect me from any ghosts that try to sneak up against me.
Actually, this is another thing too. Oh man, it's so great. How can I forget about this? Um, the candles. My mom, she would always buy a frick ton of candles and whatnot, and
Mhm.
you know, is she would keep one at our kitchen table, always lit, whatnot, and whenever she was praying, she noticed that the candle would, increase, like its
It's flame.
form. Yeah, its flame.
It's form.
You know, yes, like it would become brighter. It would become longer somehow, even though she was not near it at all. And whenever she stopped praying, it would go away, right?
Like, wait, it would put
And
itself out or it would dim back down.
it would dim back down. And the thing was that whenever it reached my room or my mom's closet, it would dim out immediately.
Like, dim or put itself out.
Put itself out.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine. Somehow.
Maybe the AC would blow down into it.
Oh no! During that time, the AC was like closed off.
Oh.
Yeah, because of repairs. Our AC didn't work at all for a while. So we had to like buy a bunch of fans, and even then, like we had the fans turned off because for some reason my room was always like the coldest, and like yeah, it's a wild ride.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah, yeah. You guys want to know the story about how I nearly died in Mexico?
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
I
like,
want to
what do
hear
you?
Dom's. I want to hear Dom's
Oh yes,
story.
yes, yes. Dom, are you still there?
Eric, before though,
I
what do you
think
think
he
it
started
was?
snoring.
Oh wait, I forgot to tell you guys. So we found out that people have killed themselves
What?
in that house,
Oh.
and so like I think it was one or two people who killed themselves, different occasions, right? And there was actually um another tenant who used it for malicious purposes,
Oh.
um like supporting Satan.
What?
Yeah, and this is gonna sound stupid, but my mom, she has a kind of theory that our family had something to do with it too. Like
What?
my dad's side, right? Because again, this is gonna sound stupid, and I don't truly believe it, but I know that there's some truth to it. Um, my dad's mother, who's still alive, but I would rather declare her dead.
Oh.
She studied a lot of dark magic, right? And she's like one of the older generations. She's like
Boomer.
older.
Oh, interesting.
Like she was in her 30s, in the 70s, or wait, in the 80s, or 9. Doesn't matter. Anyways, she studied dark magic according to everyone I know who knows her.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
And he has gone silent.
Wow.
He is silent. He no speak. So, Abby, how's your day been?
Oh, I'm back.
Oh,
Sorry.
There you go,
he
there you
is
go, there you go.
back.
My I thought my mother woke up, but it's just my dog. So where was I? Dark magic.
Yes.
Everyone I know who like knows her better than I do, they were like, yeah, she studies some weird shit.
Oh, wow.
And I do recall that once when I was like, this was the same year as to my trip to Mexico, actually.
Mhm.
That I was, fooling around with my cousins, playing games and whatnot. And I went to my father's mother's restroom. I don't want to say grandmother or nana because she was not that, not that at all. They, my family hates my, yeah. Anyways, when I went to her restroom, I found a little doll in there, right?
Oh, God.
Right? You guys see where I'm going with this. And my cousin was like, "Oh yeah, Nana made this, of our neighbor, Or I was like, what?" And she's like, "Yeah, she made us go cut her hair." I was like, what? Yeah, and like these kids, they knew what they were doing, and they knew about voodoo dolls and shit, and they totally supported the idea of voodoo. And for some reason, they kept the doll in my grandmother's restroom, like right there under the mirror.
And a voodoo doll of who?
Of the neighbor.
Oh.
And okay, so actually, going back to the native courting, so they say that she's like a quarter native.
Okay.
Yeah, she and her other sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're quarter native, and I don't know. It was just weird, and so I found the voodoo doll, and then I told my mother about it. She immediately was like, "Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, you're not staying with them, okay? You are staying away from them."
Mm-hmm.
And then she explained to me that when she, like 20 years ago, when she was when she had my brother only, they were both living with my grandparents,
Mm-hmm.
and they would make my mom, do everything, clean the house, feed everyone, and yeah, they mistreated her, yeah.
Yeah.
And my father's mother, she she whatchamacallit, she would make my mom organize all her stuff. And while she was organizing them, my mother found some, according to her, grimoires, which are,
Those are cursed. Those are always cursed.
yeah, but she found a frick ton, like a whole box filled with them. And my mom, she's always been, like, not afraid of them, but she knows that they've done stuff, because they would always like ask for pictures of us, but like only single pictures with like no one else in the frame, right? And then when my mom would ask for them back, they would always decline, saying that it's already in use.
In use.
Yeah, and my mom was like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And they would never explain. And it was just, it was weird. I should have known the obvious, that I should have stayed away from this family, but to me during that time, I was like, they're the only people who, they're the only family who, aren't totally shitty to us. But
Yeah.
it wasn't until like a few years back that I realized, holy shit, they're worse than I realized.
Sounds like it.
It's
Yeah,
a grimoire.
Oh,
A
it's
grimoire?
Diego.
Oh, Diego's here.
After all this
Yeah.
time, he finally returns to us.
So I went to bed like at 7 in the morning last night because I could not fall asleep, and then I was really tired.
Chad move.
No, this was not a Chad move.
A grimoire is a spell book, basically.
Oh,
A book that involves a lot of rituals and I guess elixirs or whatnot. And I thought it was like some made up shit before, but then I was snooping through my father's mother's closet once, and I found some weird shit. And yeah, like it's not the weird shit, like the whole kinky sexual kind of stuff. It was more of the grimoires and more voodoo dolls, and
We love that.
yeah.
Crazy.
Anyways, he said, Dominic said he's not able to talk.
oh yeah, that's his name. M. How long is it gonna be on
Oh,
for?
Guys, guess what I'm drawing? Guess what I'm drawing?
What are you drawing?
Mordetwai
No,
fan art.
God,
Oh,
please.
And I'm
God,
gonna
please,
put it
no.
up for commission.
God, please, no.
Can we
I
pretend?
hope you get haunted. I hope you get haunted by the demons that haunt Eric's house.
Jeez.
Something like this happened to my mom's brother. I hope your uncle is okay. I know back in the 90s, my uncle's wife bought this thing. It's never been the same. I honestly don't care if he is. He helped destroy the family. Oh, wow.
It's fun.
That's scary.
Yeah. Actually, wait. Extra part
four?
of the story.
I didn't know your mom had four siblings. Or four brothers. Does she have any sisters? Because this I did not know.
Where'd he go? The Eric doing?
I'm gonna send the doodles to the Discord. Okay, well, we will look at those. Oh, so she has that and a sister. Four brothers and a sister, but she doesn't talk about the twins and her sister. Also, what happened between her and her sister? Is everything okay between them at least? Oh, oh no. I'm sorry to hear.
Wait, what's going on?
What?
Wait, are you? Is Eric and the other talking?
Yeah,
No, he's responding to one of the comments, I think.
yeah. The family is split in
No, I
two.
was
Oh,
responding to a friend.
that's
Okay,
always shitty when that happens. The family splits in two. My family's not like that. They kind of. I mean, every once in a while, um, well, my family will break apart, but usually they'll come back together at some point in time. Ever since my nana passed away, it's been like that. You know, once one person will break off and the other person will break off, and then the other one will stay there on their side, or something will happen. But
Mhm.
eventually, they usually mix back in with one another and become happy.
That's good.
On my dad's side, it's more split. Like there's it's not really in a sense that it's not like split. It's like there's a definite line. So there's one of my uncles on my dad's side who I don't think necessarily likes me because I was supposed to be his son, which I'll get to in a second. Then there's my tia who doesn't like us because she's kind of whitewashed in that she kind of rejects her whole Hispanic heritage in a sense, and her daughters are kind of the same way. At least one of her daughters is. I don't know about the other one. She's kind of the same way, though she considers herself Hispanic, but she's kind of whitewashed. That I mean, nobody to be rude. I mean, she kind of is, but I mean, she's still family, and I still respect and love her. So, not in that way, but like as you know.
We got it.
So basically, also with my grandfather, he's Hispanic and he accepts that. He's also a border patrol agent. So was my uncle, on my dad's side, and then. So basically, what happened was, there's kind of like an heir in my family because like there's an heir as to who goes in which way, cause so technically it's supposed to be my uncle because my uncle is the firstborn and the first male born. And then it goes my dad, and then it goes my tia. Uh, my uncle, he was the first to have kids. He has two daughters, and that's it. Now, he allegedly, from what I've heard, got really mad at one of his wives because she didn't give him a son. He didn't get a son, so they got divorced for reasons I still don't understand today. And eventually, that happened. So they got divorced, and then eventually she did produce a son with another guy when she remarried, and that threw him over the edge. He got mad. And then a couple years later, and a couple years later, I mean like, I have no idea, but a lot of years later, I came around. My dad had me, and I became the first Gutierrez.
Boy.
I figured I'm the first, in a sense, heir to the throne when it comes to my, good old fashioned Hispanic. Pretty much. I became the quote unquote heir to the throne, and I was the first Gutierrez to pass down the name. Now, eventually, my aunt wouldn't carry the name because she's, my aunt. So I eventually, and am now pretty much the only Gutierrez of my branch of the family to carry our name. I'm the only one. And thus that makes me the only heir to basically what's been since my great-great-grandfather got his land, how it's been passed down. So usually the land gets passed down to the oldest Gutierrez son. And so what's going to happen, because he didn't have the first son, is that it's going to skip over him and go to my dad and then to me. So that's why he kind of got mad. He doesn't really, I wouldn't say he doesn't like me, but he just doesn't, he has a little bit of dislike towards me.
He's being petty.
Yeah, he's being petty. He's petty about it that, I was supposed to be his son, or the other guy was supposed to be his son, and he never have a son to pass down the name. Where my dad did, he had me, and my dad's family's name will end with me and my sisters. Yeah, that's how it's with my uncle. And actually, with my mom, funny enough, is that I'm like the very end of two very long bloodlines of my mom's side and my dad's side. So on my mom's side, I'm the last person who's ninth generation born and raised in Tucson. So I'm the last of that tradition. And on my dad's side, I'm pretty much the last of this line, like this bloodline, in a sense. That's gonna carry the name, of course. The bloodline's still gonna go on, but I'm the last person to carry the name.
Mhm.
And so that's why my uncle doesn't like me, or he's being petty about it. I mean, I even doubt. I'm pretty sure he would still, care. Like if my well billing was not okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure he would still care about it. But he's kind of petty in that way. Um, my Thea, on the other hand, I don't know the full story, but something happened. But she kind of rejected that whole Hispanic take on it, because my grandparents are Hispanic, my dad's Hispanic, and they're all Hispanic. But she was the lighter one, the whiter one, the whiter one, of the family. So she ended up she was a little whitewashed, and yeah. But I mean, they're still family, so I still love them regardless. But they're kind of split in that way, and so far, me and my dad are the only ones that actually go up to Texas and visit my grandparents, because that's where they live. They live out in Texas. We go and visit them, and yeah, and so my grandfather does still know some Spanish, and I do talk to him every once in a while in Spanish, because he crap, that was loud. He does have a little Hispanic still left in him, because he used to speak a lot of it. Yeah, he used to be fluent in it, but I think now that he hasn't had the chance to use it, considering he's been retired for 30 years now. He hasn't really had a chance to use it. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's the little patriarchy, I guess, if you want to call it that way, or uh, whatever you want to call it. But this is my dad's side of the family. You know, the monarchy.
Yeah.
Monarchy,
Yeah.
patriarchy.
Yep.
Anarchy.
Anarchy.
Still
So
trying the Mordetoy fan art.
no.
No,
Oh,
that's
wait, wait, wait.
anarchy.
I gotta
Working
finish.
hard.
I do want to look at the
Um,
art that we sent.
Yeah, Luis's drawing is mega awesome. I gotta say it.
Yo. Okay, that
It's
actually
not
looks
like
really cool.
inaccurate, but it's close, and I do say it's giving me chills. um, but yeah, to finish off the story, or well, to add some extra content out there, my mom did go to see some natives, because she did learn about like my dad's um heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called? That's yeah.
Yeah.
And so she went to like the one of the reserves, and she met this like she knew this woman from like Facebook, who somehow knew a lot of like stuff. Not not a lot, but like she had some understanding of like what was happening. And whenever my mom, she would like she's really nice, so she would invite how do you say, she would invite people to our house and whatnot, and usually people would accept and come in. But when this woman arrived to the house, she said she would not get out of the car and into that house, because that shit's haunted.
Ugh.
And well, yeah, they ended up being on like bad terms, because she the woman wanted to like full on take my brother and shit, and like try to do some exorcism stuff.
Oh.
What
So
the
my
hell?
mom was like, "Nuh-uh, no way." And well, that was the end of that. But an extra content. My sister, she had a quince, right, 2017, and my brother's friends were the part of the courts of the quince.
Yeah.
And so they were of age, and they got really drunk and whatnot, and it was like half of them. The other half, they were sober and whatnot, to drive them home. except they all decided to have a sleepover at my house. And that night, the three sober ones who were sleeping in my room at the time, they
Mhm.
were the next morning they all said that they felt a presence there with them,
What
and
the?
one of them legit saw a shadow like move across the room, even though there shouldn't have been a shadow. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. There shouldn't have been.
yeah, and like they started hearing like not wails, but like distinct talking that didn't sound like any
What?
of their friends.
Like clown hunk?
No. Like they started hearing voices like of people talking.
Oh,
Except
talking. Oh,
it's
fuck. Sorry, I'm just really tired. So
no,
Still re-
it's fine.
I'm
It's
still
fine.
recuperating.
Um, they were hearing talking, except it wasn't of like people of anyone that they recognized in the house, right? So that night it was just all guys, and they've known each other for long enough to know that the voices that they were hearing was not of anyone that they recognized.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's basically it.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I will say we are getting on to the almost to the 3 hour mark, so I will say I love the chat that we've been having here. They said when amateurs do it, that makes sense. Amateurs tend to mess up a lot. I love that we've been chatting, and I love that we actually have people here engaging in the chat, and I absolutely love the stream right now. But
Dude, like,
I would like to render this video before the sun starts coming up.
A 24-hour stream.
Oh
Hell
God!
yeah.
Oh heavens, no.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I
that'd
do
be
that
fun.
one day.
I do have like some stories for myself and ghost stories. I would really like to hear the rest of Eric's story and Dominic's story of ghosts. So maybe the
That
next
should be
stream.
Oh
good.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one like a few week ago or something. A few week. Got a fuck.
A few
I
week
got one
ago.
I got one
Yes.
I think
about a week ago.
I think if we
Some
can, we should probably try and do something Tuesday. In our
Cherish diet.
Wait.
Jay was
Great
like,
idea. If this podcast like becomes like a
Mainstream?
big thing, yeah, mainstream. We should do a podcast at the house, like
Good.
a full on like sleepover.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
That would hell yes.
Don't gotta be mainstream for that.
Yeah. I'm absolutely loving what we got here. But as for the YouTube video, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut it here short here for you guys. This video's getting really long. I really appreciate you guys being here if you're on the YouTube video. And if you're on the Twitch, this will probably continue for a little while longer. You don't have to leave right now, but it's probably continue for a little longer here on the Twitch channel, just wrapping some stuff up. As
So you're
for
like-
the YouTube video, I appreciate you being here. I love you guys. Please do consider subscribing. It's totally free. Change your mind later. I know it's cheesy and corny, but hey, it's the truth. Dominic's still here. He's in the background though, but he can't talk, so he's still here. If he was here and he could talk, I'd probably be saying bye right about now. Diego finally showed up, and I thank you for coming, man. Everyone in the chat
thank
here,
you.
I really appreciate it. You have been helping me make content, and I do appreciate that. As for you, as for Abby and Eric, thank you guys again for being here on my show. And
Yep.
No, thank you.
no. And in the words of Mr. New Vegas, you're nobody until somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. I love you, and good night, folks.